Welcome back. We're once again past the dice. Thank you for joining us on another Daggerheart adventure, getting into a little bit of Warhammer. So what happened last time? Our party ended up making a drop into the surface level of what's known as the warp. Upon landing, everyone was immediately basically face to face with a threat. Things coming out of the actual cracks of this planescape that you were in, and something looming that almost legitimately killed you all. Through a little bit of tact, a little bit of brute force, you all made it into the Outpost Mandre. This is the first outpost when it comes to your guys' descent into the dark waters, or maybe even madness itself.
Is this an enemy outpost?
No, okay. This is our outpost. However, once getting in and welding the door shut behind you because of the horrors that remained on the outside, you were met with a place that was entirely empty of life. Or so you thought. Upon investigating, you ended up finding a few corpses. Each one melded, welded, fused to metal objects, whether it been a pillar, a cubby, or etc. Now, one of your companions, that Cicero, she ended up going a little bit further and investigating a church. Inside the church was a very disturbing image. There is a man running back and forth, just constantly in a panic. You each heard the sounds of assault rifles kind of going off into the distance, coming from this church. But what was discovered on the inside, all of you have yet to actually dive into. Cicero is currently residing inside this church. Now, this architecture for, and I would like to also welcome Xavier, playing the role of Tua, into the fray. And once again, welcome to Pass the Dice. This architecture on the inside, as you have gotten into this outpost, is completely encased inward. There's Gothic architecture everywhere, and that's kind of the theme of the Emporium. Inside this sheltered place from the warp, you notice gargoyles, you notice large spires, you notice all these different things in terms of Gothic architecture that kind of align. There's only a few places that are dimly lit by candlelight. Each of you end up meeting up with Ammon. In the distance, once again, you do kind of hear the sounds of kind of a conflict. Yep. A conflict that is ensuing, and you can kind of hear because it is a very quiet place inside the church itself. There have been several sounds kind of all throughout that seem to always be looming around you, just kind of always constantly there. Crunkle, Deis, Tulius, and then, of course, Tua. You all meet up with Ammon, who is gripping a hold of this almost, it looks almost like a worm-like creature. And you see him slap the creature down onto the ground, and there's a highlight of very like a neon blue blood that appears to be on his hands as he kind of wipes it down. Tulius, you've regained like kind of stability over yourself as Deis put his arm around you and just try to like give you a little bit of comfort, knowing that what you had seen is here to test you in one way, shape, or form.
What's your character's name?
Deis.
Deis.
To kind of go around the table, we have Deis, Crunkle, Tulius, Tua, and of course Ammon. And then there's also Gray and Cicero, which Cicero currently is somewhere you're not entirely sure where. You had the instinct to know that the shadow that ran past was heading towards the church. This being said, what are you all doing?
Well, I think
if I remember correctly, I was being called
to the church.
Yeah, to the church. So I just started following. I'm just kind of passively walking to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I look up and see where he's headed and urge the group to follow.
Okay.
I hear the gunfire, so I'm going towards the gunfire.
Alright. So, that being said, and Tua, are you joining the group?
I sat my ass down. I found a seat and I chilled.
Sitting next to the corpse.
Yep.
And you notice
I tried to talk to him.
Yeah, you're like,
He
"Hey,
didn't respond.
the vocal cord's gone now.
Yeah.
So as you guys begin to kind of make your way towards the church itself, there is just this kind of this texture kind of underneath your feet, and it is like a sticky kind of goop-like feeling. It feels heavy. Every time that you pull your boot away, it's almost as if something's just kind of grabbing a hold of you. And as you approach the church, you do hear these sounds of breathing. You look down below and you do notice that there is like biomass kind of fused, very similar to the corpse that was fused to the actual pillar itself. It seems to be everywhere. And as you approach the church, you begin hearing the sounds of just random prayer. You hear the sounds of a male kind of ranting to himself, an occasional gunshot that goes by. Outside the church itself, each of you notice probably about 7. There is 7 people down on their knees with their hands clasped together in a praying motion. You do notice that their heads are split open and as if folded back like a flower, completely open in terms of the crevice itself. You do notice that the brain matter that would normally occupy the skull itself completely gone. And oddly enough, to reiterate this, that there is no blood. But you see about 7 of these individuals in robes, hands prayed out. And it's almost as if you were to split a skull into a form of a flower. They are folded back.
Just filleted.
Correct.
Outside,
the bone
right?
is still there. This is outside.
Okay. What kind of garb, or what kind of... They're just all, like, from, like, the church, or are they, like...
Some of them seem to
civilians?
have, like, I would say, almost like a church-like robe, but some of them seem to be just what one would normally assume as civilian clothes.
Okay.
Not like prison attire. It seems to be casual, maybe many, many years back in
Why
terms
not
of fashion.
prison attire? Are there prisoners here?
There are no prisoners
Okay.
here. Just to kind of reiterate that this seems to be maybe the residents that did occupy this outpost.
Okay.
Can we hear where the breathing's coming from?
You can go ahead and roll an insight check for me. Does anyone... This is another thing that you can do. You can spend a hope to give someone advantage.
Insight, is in, like, knowledge, or...
It would be... I'm sorry, an instinct. My bad.
Yeah.
My brain still is slightly geared for D&D.
9, 10, 11, 12. 12 with hope.
Tell with hope, take the hope. So taking a look and kind of listening out, Tulius, when listening to where this sound is, you kind of hear it for the most part. I want to say everywhere.
Everywhere.
However,
Like deep in my mind, or
no, you do actually physically hear this. So this isn't your mind playing tricks on you. You do hear the sound kind of around. Now, this area is extremely dimly lit. The only light source at this point in time are the candlelight that seem to be inside of the church. What are you all doing?
I think we should go in.
I think we should go in.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm already in there. I walked through the door.
You walked into the door.
Okay, we walked in the door.
Okay. Let me paint this
I'll
image.
follow.
All right. Everybody is following. All right. So let me paint this image further for you. As you walk in, and I'm going to say each one of you sees something a little bit different. As the warp twists to your own reality, because some things are literally incomprehensible to the human mind. So, an overall image I'm going to paint for you. However, some things are going to be a little different for others. You walk onto the inside of this area, and you see a soldier, a priest, you're not entirely sure. He's pacing back and forth. He seems to have some form of an assault rifle, and he just seems to be muttering to himself. Father and Diana, the Lord Emperor going back and forth. Please protect me. Please protect those that have come upon us. And he notices as you approach, nonchalantly, I would say Crunkle, as he has just gone in. And he looks at you in shock and in awe. An angel, you have come for us, have you? Have you come to deliver us, Lord Angel? Oh, there's more. Mechanicus.
What's going on here?
They came. Something came and deeply seated. And at this point in time, you're kind of getting a visual of what's around you. You notice probably about 20 to 40 individuals, same condition as you saw on the outside, sitting and praying on this, basically these pyres, these long seatings that you go ahead and sit down and pray to. You notice each and every one of them with their heads completely cut open. I would say at this point in time, Deis, you see something in particular, and this is for your vision. You do notice that where each one of their heads are, as they are looking out into this spire, you see the Lord Emperor kind of above everyone, kind of reading a scripture as this priest is kind of going back and forth. You see all these many corpses. And you blink, and for a second, you notice that every single one of these corpses has your true face on it. And you notice that as they are looking up, each one of them twists and turns, and they look at you. And in unison, they say, "There's a place for you here, brother. You're looking in the right place." And you blink again, and they disappear. You see this almost madman kind of pacing back and forth. It started as an infection. You see, each one of them getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And his right when they started meddling with the Lord Emperor's seals to a lower deck. After that point in time, the children got sick. After that point in time, they began falling into despair. I think I'm the only one left. You can see this look of shock, almost as if this moment he realized it. They're hiding in the shadows. They're here, they're present, they're always here. And he kind of paces back and forth. And you notice as he kind of comes to you and kind of approaches you, almost like a madman, kind of almost rushing towards you. And he's holding this assault rifle in the air and kind of flailing it around and kind of going up, and you see him. His head is completely shaved. You see the Holy Scriptures tattooed all alongside his head. You notice that one of his eyes is entirely blind. Maybe a birth defect, as it seems to have sunken inwards into his face. You do notice a metal plate underneath his right jaw and metal teeth. And he has just these cloaks, these robes of the Mechanicus. And the portion that he immediately approaches is the Techmarine.
So you've been fucked up. All the kids died. Everyone else died. And you still pray to the Lord Emperor?
I'm praying for whatever that can give me salvation.
GG's to him.
Are you okay with me starting combat?
Yeah.
You gonna fight him?
Yeah.
You can touch him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a hit.
Roll the hit. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
And he's at this point in time.
Wow. Fuck.
What a fucking 6 with fear?
I'll take the fear.
That's a 9 with fear.
9 with
total.
fear. So as
Can
you
I
kind
punch
of
him?
Kunkel,
Yeah.
I would say Kunkel, he's approaching and like he's almost mesmerized with Deis at this point in time, as he has basically the same attire in terms of the Mechanicus. And when he goes to go ahead, and you would think that he's coming towards you and your immediate reaction is to hit him, he turns right and goes right to Deis, and you just completely miss it. You swing and then he goes up. At this point in time, Deis, this man, he looks up, he says to you, "You've seen them, haven't you? You've seen the ones that crawl, haven't you?" And he's looking at you with, like, almost like both of his eyes shaking, looking for an answer, looking for anything.
Since he's like a human and like, I guess like a...
He's
like
dramatically smaller than you.
yeah, since he's like kind of like a basic human, I just kind of like grab his shoulder and like move him back.
You push him
like
up.
grabbing onto me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yes, we have seen them, but we need to know where the rest are.
There's a cure, right? And he walks on over and he grabs a hold. It looks almost like a woman-like figure. And he begins shaking the corpse. And you notice that as he's shaking the corpse itself, you hear the sound of the bones kind of crackling that is fused to the ground itself. He's like, "You're an angel, right? You can take them. You can revive them, can't you? You can help them." And he pulls this person
Holy
up,
shit.
and he holds up this torso that seems to be dangling at this point. You see the innards kind of dangling from underneath, and he holds up this torso of a woman. "You're able to revive her, aren't you?"
I'm going to step in. Tulius is gonna grab the body and then put it aside, and then put his shoulder on the guy and say, "Listen, we just arrived here. We don't know what's going on. We are in the dark right now, just as much as you.
You're in the dark. You're supposed to be here to save us.
We need to figure this out.
You're not here to save us.
You're gonna die, dude.
I want to attack.
He does not survive this.
Yeah, you can
I
go roll
want
it.
to just put him out of his misery.
Roll to hit.
We're just killing this guy? Yo! Wait!
I
You
told
don't
him.
have to! You can give him another fear for free!
I could, but I could also put this guy out of his misery. He's too far gone. There's no saving this
You don't-
man.
There's no
Let him
other
go.
information we can get from him.
Yeah, he might know something. Hold on.
I'm gonna look over at Gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at Gray and be like, basically incenting, "Hey, help us out."
Can I just like throw my hand on his shoulder and say, "What have you seen?"
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that
What do you
first.
see? I want you to go ahead and do a presence roll for me.
Okay, we'll take this.
Can I help him
This
out?
gets us something.
You can use a hope if you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
use a hope to help him out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Help me out.
You got a 7?
7 with.
Fear.
2.
I'll take the fear. 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 9.
Fuck.
Even
Oh wait,
if
but
it's
it's
a-
also my plus
Plus your presence?
Presence, so +1.
Oh, okay.
10.
10.
Okay.
Can I help him
That's
too?
good. That's a good roll. Only one person is
Okay.
able to aid.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
as I would say, Tulius and Ammon, like, The both of you at this point in time both have your hands on this gentleman's shoulder. Boop, boop. One is dramatically larger.
Yeah, I was gonna
than
say
the
one's like
yeah. But I would say that Ammon, you're at eye level for this guy.
Yeah.
This isn't this massive structure or what these people have believed as angels.
Yeah.
This is someone that is communicating at his level. Ammon, as you ask him, like, is there anything that you can tell us? He looks at you and he kind of like looks back at the angel, back at you, back at the angel.
I give him a nod, basically, was my hope thing.
And he takes a breath, and as he looks down at his hands, and you notice that as you had taken the
placed
torso
it and
away
thrown
from
it
him,
away,
you notice that there's like a residue of just kind of flesh on his hands that had been there. And he looks at you like kind of wide-eyed. So you're not reinforcements, but you're here to help.
Yes.
There's a sickness. We were told that there was a cure, but there was nothing that our doctors could take care of. We were told that the souls were leaving their bodies and being purified. Do you know what that means? They came here in their final hours, and their skulls, and he kind of looks like as if he has PTSD, his eyes begin to shake back and forth, split open, and things crawled out of them.
I've killed one.
You've killed one of them.
Yes.
What did you do to kill them?
I squished it between my fingertips.
Squished it. How big were they? How long was it incubating?
I couldn't tell you how long. But it was like a worm.
Wow. Deeply seated.
Deeply seated.
That worries me even more.
What? How are you alive?
I prayed. I prayed to our God Emperor, and he seems to have kept me alive
Okay.
for reasons I don't know.
Any other creatures out there that we should worry about? We barely survived getting into this outpost. There was creatures following us.
Creatures falling. What sounds did they make?
Screeching noises.
Screeching.
Tapping.
Was it outside? Tell me it was outside.
Outside, we welded the door shut.
Thank the Lord Emperor.
what the? We welded the door.
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Throw this Lord away.
He still believes in a false crowd.
It's what kept me alive thus far, I believe. I firmly believe. Something to know. Whether you believe in the Lord Emperor or not, your belief carries weight.
Can you fight?
I can.
Fight or not.
Why would we
he's
trust you?
lost with the false crown.
I have no reason for you to trust me. I have no reason for you not to trust me. I just believe that if I'm going to survive here, I have a better chance with these angels and your luck.
The dog is infected. I say we put it down.
You're gonna remember again.
Put it out of its misery plaything.
At this point in time,
Time to lose.
No, we're not gonna kill him.
Damn it.
you do hear, oddly enough, the sound of your own heartbeat as this individual is beginning to kind of describe to you, and you do notice like these bodies just kind of sitting there praying to this golden statue of the Lord Emperor. Almost immediately you hear the sound, and it's almost abrupt, down onto the ground, and you see Cicero, lifeless, landing right to your right hand side. You see her body contorted. You see it twisted in an unnatural way. And you do notice her eyes beginning to blink from red to blue to red to blue, back over and over and over again. Now something to describe something for each and every one of you.
Which one of you is picking up Cicero and carrying her on
Me,
the back?
bro. This is my prostitute.
Fair.
Neither.
It's fair.
This one's broken. I can't play with this one.
You begin hearing the sounds of screeching.
Can I put her in my inventory? I'm large enough.
Strap her in.
Yeah,
Right
strap
down,
her
Cicero.
in. Cicero in inventory. Kind of just fold her up. You begin hearing
I'm not
these sounds of creatures kind of beginning to surround around you. I need each of you to roll a knowledge roll for me real quick.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a
13.
that's a crit.
Crit.
Knowledge
Now,
roll?
I will say, your hope and fear do not count.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
That's
So
so
me.
me rolling a crit is so funny because I have a plus
you
3
get a
to
12
knowledge.
on
13.
14.
Critical success, that's a plus.
Oh yeah, 13.
13,
nine or
a
six?
plus.
9.
No,
Okay.
I lied.
You're right, it's a 6, sorry. 18.
Crunkle.
It is a 12, my lord.
12. Oh, 12 unfortunately did not hit. Tulius.
16.
16 hit.
13.
13 hits. So that being said, I wanted to say if someone is bold enough to roll their destiny dice, which will be your d20, who would like to? You're already on it. All right.
Yes.
In that case,
It'll
it'll be a plus 3.
dice of the day.
Plus 3
It'll
on,
be a
on
plus
it?
3
Yeah, so
because
when
of
you roll it-
the roll.
Plus 3, yeah. What did Break at?
That being said, you don't notice this at first, but each one of you rolled a knowledge.
Thank you.
So I'd like to go ahead and paint an image for you before we get into it.
I forgot that.
It's okay. So Deis, you did witness something a little bit sooner. I'd say as you kind of begin to crowd around this man and kind of talk, try to decipher exactly what happens, and Cicero ends up falling down next to you. I'm going to go around the room.
Do we have spotlight?
We'll go into that here shortly. I would say, actually, well, I'll go into that shortly.
What is this?
Ammon.
Yes.
As you kind of are talking to this man and whatnot, something that you're kind of become accustomed to ever since you've dipped in and out of the warp here and there. You hear that familiar voice. Not through the radio, not through anything of that nature. You hear once again, just kill him and get rid of him. He serves no purpose to us.
You talking about that priest dude?
No, this is something that I would say Ammon is hearing,
Oh,
and only Ammon. I'm gonna go around the room.
Is this talking about the guy that we're currently talking to?
Correct.
Okay.
And it's
Why didn't you just kill him, Ammon? Why didn't you just give in to that?
It's this. Yeah. It's this. This is
Oh,
what's
okay.
happening to me. And I kind of just like quickly shush it, like not right now.
So you jolt back.
Yeah.
You notice that. I will say that at this point in time, you do notice that Ammon kind of jerks, and you see this a face kind of through shadow, kind of go back, and then almost wrap around to your right hand side. You know, it would be so much easier if he's infected. At this point in time, I'm going to go around the room. Tua, you're kind of in the back observing as you normally do, assessing the best plan of action, being as tactile as you normally are in most of these situations. You're looking around and kind of observing, and a corpse, kind of one of these praying figures, you do notice. You do notice this particular figure does something odd. It begins to kind of shake a little bit. And it seems like no one seems to be noticing this. It's weird when this happens, this particular individual that is praying. As it shudders, you notice that this almost flower-like split in terms of the face as it is folded out, folds back together and turns to you. What face do you see? What are some of the characteristics?
Well, let me ask you. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, let's say I'm standing here facing this way. Where's the guy at?
I'd say about 3 rows ahead in terms of where these different individuals are all rolled.
And they're
up.
facing forward?
They're facing forward. You notice that this face almost unplumes itself
Yeah.
and turns to you.
So, like, it's somebody that's already been dead,
Potentially.
technically, and then they just kind of, and then
Yeah.
turn toward me.
And turns toward you. What are some of the characteristics? Male, female, what do you see in their face?
It's a dude.
Okay.
He's got, like, completely wide out. It looks like their eyes are just rolled back in their skull.
Yeah.
And completely emotionless. No emotion on their face at all. They got long, I say longish hair. And they're just staring. It's not like, it doesn't look like they're gonna do anything, but they could. They're just kind of sitting there just staring with a blank expression with no eyes and this longish hair. Yeah.
You do notice that as that happens, and you feel your body kind of freeze up. It's almost as if, interestingly enough, almost mid-action, you see Ammon kind of jerk his hand backwards, and he stops.
Yeah.
You look around you, you see that no one is moving. You can no longer hear the sounds of this priest that is kind of ranting and raving about things that could happen, that he's looking for salvation, he's looking for help. And you find yourself frozen. This individual slowly gets up from their seat and turns to you and begins to walk. I need you to go ahead and roll your hope and fear dice with a strength modifier to see if you are able
I got
to
3 strength.
break out of this.
Goddamn.
Fuck, bro. Why do I keep rolling for fear? I got a 20 plus 3, so 23.
23, okay. With fear, but I'll take the fear. That being said, as this thing wanders close to you, and it kind of moves in an unnatural way, you can hear the sounds of the bones kind of popping
I'm at this binder
in
that
an
you have.
unnatural way.
Yeah, just tell me about it after.
And it wanders towards you. With that roll, I'll be able to explain a little bit further. This thing, you can see as its eyes roll black, you can see that its hair kind of draped over itself. There is definitely like almost kind of sweat dripping off of his brow as he gets closer. Something that you notice in particular, this is an Eldari, an elf-like race in Warhammer, approaching you. His features almost as if life is completely drained out of him.
Very vague.
Very vague. Very iffy, if you will. It speaks to you. And something to bear in mind, the warp is a place that really digs in a little bit deep to understand your psyche. So there's a constant feeling of this. It talks to you specifically. You notice that everyone's kind of frozen as they are trying to talk. You hear his voice, and you notice that it is very off.
How do you know my name?
I would say at this point in time, you're thinking that
Yeah.
on the inside. It replies to you, though. You don't remember my face, do I? We met a long time ago. You traded me. You traded me away.
Yeah.
It's time for you. It's time for you to realize and face what you've done. At this point in time, your strength roll, you break out of this trance.
Like, can I talk to him real quick?
You can.
Is he a conscious person?
Seems to be.
Conscious enough?
Seems to be.
What exactly did I do?
You don't remember. Was I just another piece to the puzzle?
Yes. Is this when I can break out of it?
You can break
I
out.
just wanted him to know that I don't care about him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you knew that. Okay.
And you do that, and he has this like look of sorrow. He has this look of just sadness in his eyes as he looks at you.
I smile at him.
And his face twists as you smile at him. This sound kind of almost as if from the inside of your mind a large grin kind of emits from its face. And a different voice takes over. Oh, we know. Dua. We know that this will be your final resting place.
I prefer beds, but I'll take it.
At this point in time, time itself reflows. And all of a sudden, there's this entity that is standing only 2 feet from Tua. Now, with that roll that you had previously rolled.
Is this figure as big as me?
No.
Okay.
Small.
Okay.
About human size.
Okay.
The spotlight, due to what you had rolled previously, rolls to me. Let me paint this image for you. As we get into our first combat.
He's gonna fight me for trading him?
Oh no.
Sore fucking loser.
Yeah.
Bryce, get your sea legs together.
I thought we were going on.
It's a grudge.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh, fuck.
When it comes to how I need to storytell for a very combat-focused
I see.
session,
Oh, no.
it's going to be in the middle of it. Now, I would say as this thing begins to kind of tort, and it kind of, you notice that it appears amongst all of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It twists and it contorts, and then you hear above you the sound of shrieking from where Cicero had dropped. And above you see this mass, this kind of this pulsating mound of flesh with several arms everywhere. You begin hearing the sounds of shrieks once again, kind of encompassing on you. I need everyone to go ahead and place their figurines on the inside of that building right there.
Do we have one for the NPC as
Put it
well?
over here for you.
Say what?
Do we have one for the NPC as well?
That is you. Oh yeah, there will be. Actually, I would say no, not for the NPC.
Fuck.
It takes a lot for me to feel it.
There you go. Now, you begin hearing the sounds of shrieking, and you see this mass that is above you, kind of cloaked in darkness. Now, the spotlight is currently on me. The creature that stands before you begins to twist, it begins to convulse, it begins to warp into something. Now, you do notice that as it stands tall, it's as if it begins to light a flame with the same color scheme as the nebula that is on the outside of this area. So it lights up this kind of purplish glow as it gets immense. It begins to get enlarged, it begins to contort and burst out of its own skin. To it, as this thing has elongated itself since you have made first contact, in your mind's eye, and this is your first session, what do you see that stands before you now?
It's almost like a symbiote. I see long tendrils, mindless, just chaos. It looks like it's constantly reaching for something that isn't there. It's very extremely unstable. It's like looking at a project in a test tube, you know?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. It's just
very
constantly-
chaotic, constantly moving, gripping at things, tendrils going
Tendrils
everywhere,
just everywhere.
very insane.
Where are you at? You're here. All right. I'd say that a lot of you are kind of surrounding around an individual that is here. Now, that being said, these are kind of placeholders, just as a heads up. So it is kind of just what we have in terms of our stock of creatures. So you notice this thing as it elongates itself and it kind of bursts out of its own skin. You notice that it is extremely unstable. Its face begins to kind of shudder left and right as it kind of creates its own matter in front of you. Spotlight is now currently on me. So I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my fear. Tulius, you do notice that as you shift and you feel this presence of something born of chaos that shifts directly behind you, you hear the sound of it talking immediately. The sound of that this will be your final resting place. And you almost go to turn. But with the fear spent, you all of a sudden turn and you feel your leg get grabbed. And you look down below and you see underneath the shell of it almost, I don't want to call it looking like Crunkle. However, you do see a space marine in armor, kind of almost melted. The armor itself seems to be made of both metallic and flesh, and it is grabbing a hold of your legs and grabbing a hold of your belt, and you are beginning to be pulled down. And you notice as you look down at this thing, and it yells out to you as it grips a hold of you. I would say that others that are noticing this at this point in time, you see Tulius panic, and he's trying to grip a hold of his gun lance, and there's just nothing there at this point in time. I'm going to spend another fear. Crunkle, you feel something inside of your armor. You feel the sound of scratching. You feel the sound of as if someone is writing something inside of you, inside of your chest cavity. And you hear once again the sound, Call. We're going to play once again. Tic-Tac-Toe. At this point in time, with that, you have a grid. I need you to go ahead and write on out of a tic-tac-toe.
Are you going to play an actual game of tic-tac-toe? Let's
Absolutely.
go.
You feel the feeling of X in the upper right-hand corner of your tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
And Deis.
Oh, it's an easy dub, bro.
Easy dub. I know.
Easy
I
dub.
know. I feel it.
You know the strat.
I
You
know
don't-
the strat.
particularly, like, I would say that Deis begins freaking the fuck out. Deis, in your vision, you notice that everyone there that has your face, they all stand up. Close to around 50 people shift and begin to make their movement towards you. 3 of them are going to attack you right now.
He's gonna die because he can't draw the fucking tic-tac-toe.
I got
All right,
He got
Deis.
15 seconds.
So these things, as these people in robes stand up and begin to walk towards you, 2 of them, and this is something that only you can see, so there's no platter here. There's no entities on the mat at this moment. 17 for the first hit.
Holy.
This is 2 hit. Second hit is only 7, which I know doesn't hit. Third hit, 9.
Only one hits.
Only 1 hits. That being said, as these 3 entities kind of begin to shuffle as they get closer, one of them kind of gets a hold of you, and the others try and grip at you, and they begin to kind of pull as if they're trying to tear away your armor. And you see your own face staring at you and saying, "Let's see what's underneath that helmet," and begin to kind of tear its claws into you. This being said, you end up taking 26 damage.
Jesus.
As it digs and it
Christ.
begins to kind of almost try and tear your helmet off. And you hear the screams of Deis as he is gripping a hold of himself, and you can see him lifting himself up as he begins to almost levitate for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and now create the battlefield. 2 onto the outside. You do hear, I'm going to say, Ammon, you're observant enough. You see crawling at first in the rafters. And you glance on the outside of these stained glasses. You notice that 3 creatures kind of lurking on the outside. They are on all 4 legs, and you do notice that their heads, as if they are human, kind of looking at you with, it's almost eerie. Even though you could take a glance at them, they are almost as if they are brand new sparkling teeth that look at you as this elongated neck on this body that is on all 4 legs that you notice. I would say that you're able to see 2 of them.
Okay.
Spotlight is not entirely over. I would say Tua. You notice that as this thing kind of reaches up and you see these tendrils kind of erupting out of its back and its arms. I'm going to need each and every one of you to go ahead and roll a strength check for me if you're able to resist.
I got a question.
Yes.
So we're fighting 3 dudes right now?
You're going to be fighting more than that, but yes.
Okay.
Currently, right now, that is what you're able to see.
So this
Or-
one has made its presence, and then Ammon has spotted these 2 so far.
Yeah.
So this is all we know of on the battlefield.
On the battlefield.
I want to help this guy out.
So that being said,
Okay, yeah.
you were all doing a strength roll to see if you were able to resist.
So strength roll, hope and fear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can we
I see a 1.
Can we flash back?
It's okay.
That didn't happen, right?
So I'm going to start from my right. Deis, what'd you get?
I got a 19 with fear.
19 with fear, a success. I'll take the fear.
That's a 15 with me with fear, my lord.
15. Just barely a success.
Just barely?
18 with hope.
Take the hope. Success.
Definitely.
Kill me, bro. Just kill me. Kill me, bro. I get a hope, but like,
Take a hope.
it's a fucking 7 with. Bro.
Okay. You know what? It makes sense because you are so close to it right now.
You're close to it, and it seems to this be like.
How the fuck did you know? How did you know?
And Ammon, what'd you get?
It's dagger. 9 with fear.
9 with fear. I'll take the fear. So take the hope. That being said, at this point in time, as this thing shrieks out, you hear it kind of
And if you need a
shriek, this just ear-piercing shriek, and you notice that all the stained glass shatters as this kind of erupts out of it as it elongates itself. Those that have succeeded, you only reduce 2 of your hope.
What?
I would say that Tua, I think you only started with 3. You now are at 0. Oh no!
I'm at 1.
You're at 1.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm spending the last 2 of my
single hope.
So you're saying
Well,
people who
spotlight
pass-
is still on me, and then it'll shift
Okay.
once
So
I'm
saying,
done.
we pass, we lose.
You
hope?
take 2
You
hope.
still lose 2.
We take 2 hope.
You remove 2 hope. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you lose 2.
Okay,
I
yeah,
lost
you lose
3
2.
though. Because fuck me, I guess.
Yep. There's
The
gonna be.
so-called Lord and Savior is taking our hope away.
Okay, well I was gonna help you out, but no. I'm sorry.
That's
I wanted to give you wall walk so you can help fight the guys easier, but
appreciate it.
This being
I
said,
only got 1 hope now.
this thing, as it looks at Tua, and it makes
I have a
that
type.
shriek, that kind of bursts out all of the glass all around you entirely. The spotlight is now on you. Now, once again, to reiterate this mechanic,
Yeah.
you all can talk amongst yourselves. Because bear in mind, if you miss, if you roll with fear, it comes back to me. So, if you have an instinct and you want to go for it,
I do
present
want
it
to
to the
throw
roll.
up a veil of night around us so we cannot be seen by whatever's about to enter this window. It
I
is a
think that's-
spellcaster.
Does everyone
roll that
sound
has-
good about that?
That's a great idea.
It
Go
has to
ahead and take
hit.
your roll.
Has to hit 13.
Okay, there we go. Let's roll it.
That's
Definitely
6 and
hits.
11.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's with hope.
With hope.
Hope, too.
Take the hope.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
you do notice almost immediately, as this
Good
thing
roll.
shrieks
Hell
out, you see Ammon kind of quickly kind of grip a hold of his chest, and he, with his chaotic nature, almost pulls his shirt apart and grips a hold of a crystal that is among him, and he crushes it. When he crushes it, just this magical veil of smoke and darkness shrouds upon you. Go ahead and read the card for us so that we know exactly what we're dealing with, Ammon.
So, on a success, you can create a temporary curtain of darkness between 2 points within far range.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh wow.
easily.
So,
Easily all of us.
Yeah.
yeah, we should be cloaked. You can only you can see through this darkness. You're considered hidden to adversaries on the other side of the veil, and you have advantage on attacks you make through the darkness.
Does
So-
that mean that none of us, except for you, can see out of it?
I believe so.
True.
Okay.
But you know that while you're in this veil, whether
They
you know it
can't
or not,
see you either.
correct. You might be protected in here. Now, that being said,
It remains until I cast another spell.
excellent. So inside this holy church, all the lights completely disappear out. We no longer have any source of light inside of this place as it has been consumed by darkness. Now, you hear Ammon's voice with your chaotic nature
Yes.
in each one of your heads that you are in a safe place.
So he can see.
I can
Yeah.
see.
He can see, you cannot. Now, bear in mind, some of you are injured. We rolled with hope.
Yep.
If anyone wants to use a stim pack, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Or the spotlight is
Thank
still on you. So, Ammon, you flip over your spotlight.
Cool.
You have used your action. You can move, but you
And I
know
can-
that this
I
is
can
a safe
stim
place.
Do I need the spotlight?
You
to
can
stim?
stim pack, yeah, if you
I'm
want to.
gonna.
No,
stim.
no.
Okay.
So you're going to go ahead and roll a D6 because it's a proper stim pack,
Okay.
and you'll end up recovering that HP.
Are we able to talk with him in combat?
Yes.
Quick question for my Lord and Savior.
5.
Ooh, 5 HP.
And I only have 3 to.
Full health.
Do we remember the general location of everything? Like, can I just charge in a general location, say here?
I would say, excuse me. I would say that you would end up, as the veil goes around you, you'd have to roll an instinct roll to go ahead and trust your gut.
What if we ask Ammon?
Yeah, because I can see.
Yeah, he
He
knows where
can't.
everything is.
You know where he's at. So,
Just
Ammon,
point.
you could technically move within close range and basically let that individual know.
Okay.
Now, you did use your spotlight to use that ability, so I would say that the first round, You're casted it, and then whatever everyone reacts to.
Yeah.
If you guys stay in the veil, that you're able to go ahead and communicate in that way.
Okay, cool.
Now, I do have a question for the group, because we do have this. Because the enemies aren't in this dark veil, they can't see us.
Even if they are, they can't see.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Could we not pull one of them into there, jump them real quick?
Well, we can't see them either.
Yeah, but I can kind
But
of
you
point
can.
to one, and in your mind's eye,
I can
tell
try
you-
my best.
I have a radio as well.
So
You
do
do
I.
have a radio.
I have the other
Where the
radio.
fuck did you get a radio?
It's from the last episode.
Yeah.
But basically,
And-
Ammon can like speak into it, and it goes
That is
off.
a solid tactic, and I love it. So
Okay.
I would say that
because I do have the other one.
Tullius,
Right,
so.
you can communicate. You're probably the only one that's able to communicate.
It does like the static, so everyone within, I don't know, whatever GM allows.
I would say the radio would be a direct line to Ammon that you're able to
Can
go
they
ahead and
hear it
utilize.
though? Is what I'm saying. Can everyone
I would
hear
say
it? If Ammon
everyone's in
speaks
close proximity to you.
Yeah.
So, I would say
How do
Deis.
you know what you need to roll?
Yeah, everyone
For
would be
the
able to hear that.
spellcast?
Oh,
So close
it'll
range.
say.
I would say that
card.
yes, you're
Does
able to
it?
go ahead and do
Yeah.
that.
For me,
Everyone,
at
I think,
least.
is in very close.
Yeah,
For me, at least.
How like yeah?
It says
What's the radius
Roll a
for
10
the,
for invisibility.
it was
For
within
us, it
far
just
range.
says
The whole
small
area
dice
is
roll.
basically
No,
full
for
of
the
it.
radio.
Then for you, I
so
don't
like
think
for
you
instance,
have a
you can hear it.
threshold.
I can hear it, but
So I
can,
can just
what,
Everyone's right next to you. They
see
can
if
hear
it
it.
so like very close.
certain-
I
yeah,
do have
everyone
to roll
can hear
for
within very
damage,
close
but
range.
like
So
that's
that's
the
what I
only
have.
roll I have to. Well, I could do anything else though for free then.
Kunkle's getting impatient.
Sounds like it.
That's what it looks like. There's no threshold in my spellcast roll.
So what are you guys
Technically,
doing?
our time is fast.
I think
it's
we
just
should
damage
talk
now.
to
Yeah.
Ammon,
That's cool.
and then whoever wants to attack, we just we need to confirm it.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
So-
So you whip out your radio. You have a direct line to be able to talk to him.
Ammon, where's the creature?
This is Tullius.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
sorry.
you're facing me.
Yep.
Kind of. Okay.
So right behind.
It is right behind you.
Right behind us. Guys, is it okay if I attack?
Go for it.
How far are they? What
We're all in
technical range are we talking melee?
Close
Is that
range.
melee?
Yeah, this is within melee.
It's within melee of everybody adjacent.
That way you can kind of see if you want.
Oh,
to
Not me.
Yeah, it's the measurements of. Like,
Oh, that's like the literal
Yeah,
measurement.
you're not
Oh,
adjacent,
okay.
dumbass.
That's kind of tough.
I'll beat you up.
We're all within that first block.
Okay.
Uncle, you wanted to do something though, right?
Kunko was getting impatient.
Okay, because I can technically constrict the enemy before you attack them.
If you
That causes them not to be able to. Well, I don't know what the fuck it does. It
I
just
guess
says
there's
constrict
something
them and
between
force them to mark 2 stress. So with that,
So they have a stress
We
bar
got
just
one
like you.
person like
so could they not?
Something's kind of
Would that stop them from being able to counterattack? If I constrict them? Because
If you constrict him, yeah, absolutely.
So
Counterattack,
How
I would
many
say.
feet would it be technically behind Tulius?
It's like 3 feet behind you.
Yeah,
3 feet
it's-
behind, so then everyone will know. Okay,
So each square is about 3 feet.
so hopefully everyone can kind of get a general idea, even you.
yeah.
Now, normally,
If
just
you
as a
wanna
heads up,
constrict-
I want just everyone to know.
I know the timer went out already.
It's okay.
Oh, is the timer
This
gone?
this is the first combat, so I'm letting
You
it
need
kind
like
of
a
go
sand
up.
thing.
I do have
We
a little
have
sand
one
there.
actually, right?
Yep.
Is it 15 seconds?
No.
No, but I like to do around
15
seconds.
15 is a little different for the. It's
Time-
like yeah, you know what I'm
In
talking
terms of active time events,
Yeah.
that's when that 15 seconds kind of come into play.
Uh,
This, if I'm noticing it taking too long, I'll spend a fear and have it happen. But this is
shit.
our first combat, so it's good to kind of, you guys aren't fully
Discuss.
synergized. yet.
Remember, we gotta do whatever we can. We gotta work together to survive. So, I'm down for any ideas. If you want to constrict,
who's our strongest enemy here? Do we know?
You have no
I'm
idea.
guessing
I-
it's this
yeah.
one.
These
It's
ones
gotta be that
I
guy.
Going
think
to be
based on
breaking from
context
the window?
clues, we would assume it's that one.
This one literally just walked up to you and was like, you know,
Can I
talked
close
about your
one?
past.
Essentially cast a massive psychic
okay,
attack
he's
on
like the big,
everyone in
the
the
big
group.
bad. Okay,
Kunkel wants
are
to
you?
go ahead and just smash
Do you
it.
have HP to spare? If he counters?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll save it.
If
I'll
you
save
want
the
to save it,
constrict.
yeah,
I'll
whatever
save
you
it.
want to do, yeah.
Well, I want to hear from you too. You know, but
I'm
you're good with just
I'm
attacking.
good. Yeah, yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
cool.
Kunkel wants to attack, so let Kunkel attack.
Listen.
Well, that's an 18.
That's an 8. Yeah, that's an 18 with fear.
Fear, right on. So Crunkle, you hear that static kind of go through. You hear Ammon's voice. You immediately pivot and basically, shift right on over to go ahead and hit this thing. Go ahead and hit. Roll for damage.
Roll a Haymaker. It's at 21 of total, by the way.
21 or
just a hit.
okay.
But that's 6, 4, 10, 12. 12 damage in total.
12 damage. So in the darkness, you immediately hear the sound of Ammon being like, it's behind you, only 3 paces away. And you turn and you shift, and briefly you see, I would say, Tulius kind of also begin to shift on over.
Yeah.
You ran on over to the right-hand side and just immediately haymaker this thing. And you hit, you feel contact. And it's weird. When you hit, you feel the sensation of almost, it's not flesh. You hear the sound of almost bark breaking as you hit into this darkness. You're not entirely sure what you see, however, you make contact. Dealing how much damage?
12 in total.
12 in total. Now, it was with fear.
Hold it up.
So, Crunkle, as you hit and you hear this sound of bark crunching underneath you,
These are so good.
you all of a sudden, like that bark feeling, that collapse in on itself, you begin feeling the razor sharp edges of something beginning to kind of pierce into your arm as you have haymakered. Let's just see if it ends up hitting. 15.
I think it hits.
It hits.
It might hit.
It might hit. So as you haymaker in, you feel your arm as if it just kind of gets cubbied inside of this thing as it crunches in almost too easily, and you begin feeling the piercing, almost like teeth, digging into your arm itself, and it pierces into you, causing 36 damage.
God damn.
You feel it almost pull, and you begin to kind of yank your arm off, and you feel it kind of ripping from your immaterial matter, your actual soul that is keeping this armor together. The spotlight shifts back to you. Now, whoever hasn't used their spotlight...
So now he's not able to attack anymore.
Yes.
Yep.
So, and my spotlight's out.
And your spotlight is out.
So he's getting fucked up by something right now?
You hear him begin to, in the Crunkle way, laugh as he begins to kind of take damage. But you've known Crunkle for a little bit of time, I would say. You guys have asked each other questions. This being said, you know that is not a good laugh, despite its echoing effect that seems to go through these holy halls that you are encased in this dark atmosphere. Now, the people that have not used their spotlight, we have Tulius, we have Tua, and Deis. What are the 3 of you doing?
Can I talk to Ammon?
You do have the
What
radio?
happened?
Still communicate.
Ask him what happened? Or no?
I would
that
say
be too much?
no, you've already kind of communicated with him.
So is it like each turn I'm able to
If you wanted to communicate with him, you could.
Okay, gotcha.
So we can't see this happening to him?
No, but you do hear his hollow laughter.
So do we vaguely know where he is?
I would also say...
I would say yeah.
Okay.
I would say that you do an instinct roll, and that it would be actually on a lower, like it's not a very high roll.
Like the threshold?
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
You know the sound of you opening a can with a can opener?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that but louder is what I would imagine going through my arm.
And interestingly enough, right before you say, you begin hearing a woman chanting in this darkness. It's almost melodic as she begins to reach these higher peaks in her voice. And it seems to echo throughout this chapel as you're inside. It's almost eerie, it's almost haunting as her voice in this complete, utter darkness that you're currently in is there. What are you doing, Tua?
I'm not worried about that bitch. Can I cinder grasp the enemy that's fucking him up?
Absolutely.
Okay. It says I don't understand. Okay, everyone else has thresholds on their spellcast rolls, but I don't.
Sometimes you don't.
So
Does that
you're-
just mean I can do
like-
it?
On a spellcast roll, if you have to make a spellcast roll and there's no threshold on it, it's because the threshold would be the adversary's.
Oh yeah, you're kind of rolling to hit. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is that 2d6s?
Yeah.
Is that 2d6s?
No, so you do your 2d12s to roll.
That's
to
what I
hit.
meant. D12.
You're good,
Sorry,
you're good.
I'm tripping.
Just do rolls. I get it.
Yeah, he's my guy. I kind of can't let him die.
No,
All right.
of course not.
I'll roll for that. I'll roll for my Cinder Grasp. I got a. What the fuck are these rolls, bro?
What'd you get?
Oh, 7 fear.
7 fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but yeah.
Can I
So-
pull some bullshit and just throw hope in there? Oh no, it wouldn't help.
No, it wouldn't help in this situation. So you're hearing like this kind of chaos behind you, or right in front of you. You hear the sound of almost like a can kind of crushing in on it.
Yeah.
And you shoot out like this cinder grass. You kind of light up the area, and for a brief moment,
But
I'd
the
say
guy's stuck on
Ammon,
him. He's
it
stuck
kind
on
of
him.
glows just for a second. And it wraps around this creature. And when it does, almost like its tendrils as it kind of contorts in onto itself, whips that cinder grass onto it. It immediately gazes onto you. And you notice that as it gazes onto you, just barely through the fog, you see these glowing eyes. Something that grasps your attention a little bit more so is the sound of crunching. Crunkle, you take...
What? Did I hit him?
Yes.
I hit him?
No, you didn't hit him.
Oh.
But it begins to drag Crunkle forward as it has its arm into its... From what you can tell, I would say, Ammon, you notice this. You notice that where Crunkle had hit, it is encased into its stomach. And it's just dragging him like a rag doll forward to meet your gaze. Crunkle, you end up taking 22 damage.
22?
Oh my god.
When this happens, it lowers down to you, and you notice that its face breaks open again.
It's only one.
And when it does,
Big.
there are basically fangs everywhere around its erupted face. Almost like a demigora, if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
And it reaches over and begins to encase your face. That being said, it is now someone else's spotlight.
Can I do something crazy? Would you allow if I sacrifice my spotlight to allow Mammon
No.
to attack?
Out of curiosity, if I were to say, how big is this thing?
I would say it towers over Tua, who is roughly almost 8 feet tall.
Okay.
It is roughly probably around 12 feet. It is kind of looming over
Okay.
him at this moment, even though you cannot see in this fog.
What if I don't consent?
It'll take.
Fuck.
It's ready to spit on it. Its whole face is open.
Well, seeing the, because Deis hasn't noticed the other creatures, correct?
I would say, Deis, right now you are being almost as if something's trying to take your helmet off, and it's ripping in. You can feel the machines on the inside begin to spark.
Yeah, you're still being ripped
Okay.
apart.
I thought I had.
All right. Can I do?
How did
something?
we escape that? I guess.
How do you
You
escape?
gotta make it up.
Hold on. I want to do something. I'm gonna use Goad Them On. So Goad Them On. Describe how you taunt a target within close range, then make a presence roll against them. On succeed, the target must mark a stress, and the next time the GM spotlights them, they must target you.
Okay. Are you cool with this, Deis? Because you started talking before he
I'm
even...
sorry.
No, yeah, that's fine. Go
I'm
for
sorry.
it. Yeah.
No, if you want to do something, go for
Does
it.
this stop them from attacking us, or they're just like...
Because
It
it
immediately
I
fixates its
heard-
attention
Yeah, because
on
I heard you're like,
Tulius.
how do we stop him? I'm like,
that.
this is how you do it.
Okay.
If
Well,
it works.
Well, because here's the
He's
thing.
facing something entirely
Yeah, it's
different.
entirely in my mind.
He has a
Oh.
different fight
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
Is that
I
in his
had
mind?
thought
I'm
that
sorry.
because of the strength check earlier that I had already dealt with that.
No,
Okay.
that was the
Okay.
screech.
Okay.
You go.
So then
You-
I am
yeah,
just
you're
going
doing
to
your own fight.
straight up deal with that. At least.
Don't worry.
I was gonna drop a hope to help with that through my own void or
I don't
my
know
own
if
warp and
does any other
Well, you use your spotlight.
player character even understand that that's what is occurring?
No one has any idea other than you screaming at the top of your lungs as
Okay.
something's
Another
trying to
question.
rip your face.
Even using my
Yes.
spotlight did not prevent me from helping.
So I'm guessing my spellcast did not hit.
It did not. No, sir.
I don't have any hope.
Do I flip my spotlight now?
Yes.
You do.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's good to get those rolls out.
I'm gonna run to the back.
To be
Let me know what
honest,
happens.
the spotlight cards are probably my
Don't
favorite
fuck us,
cards
Deis.
I've ever made.
So, Deis.
This thing is, you notice that these three individuals are walking up towards you, and you do notice that as one has your face, the others are beginning to continue to walk.
Okay.
And it's interesting, even though there is this fog that has erupted around you, it's as if your vision goes to a grayscale.
Okay.
You can see through the fog as they begin to approach you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to go ahead and do an instinct roll for me real quick.
We have a 16 with hope.
A 16 with hope. Take the hope.
God,
That
I got
being
a
said, you notice above in the rafters a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she is just almost laying there,
Mm-hmm.
smiling and singing this haunting tone that you are hearing in the rafters as it echoes through this mist that you're currently in.
Mm-hmm.
You look on up at her, and she looks at you with a smile. And she takes off her own face,
Mm-hmm.
and inside, one can only describe as your worst nightmare repeating over and over underneath the mask that is her face.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing at this moment as these individuals are going at you?
Trying to decide how intelligent this character is.
Seems pretty intelligent.
I would think so.
A tech marine, I would say, is.
I would think so. And since I do have, I guess, addition to instincts and knowledge, so I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to ignore what is occurring down here.
Yeah.
I tilt up towards the woman and I try to fire at her with the bolter.
Go ahead and roll to hit. Justin, are you wasting rolls?
That is a 9. It is a 9 with hope. So I'm gonna assume that's gonna miss.
A 9 with hope. Take the hope. You notice this kind of as they begin to pull at your own face. You take out a bolter and you hear everyone at this table shoot up into the rafters, and you notice just entirely miss.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, mini spotlight shifts on over to me.
And that does cost an ammo.
It does cost an ammo. These things that are at you right now, the one that has begun to kind of go into your mask, you feel a fleshy tone reach up into underneath the cybernetics that are in your helmet. And you begin to feel their claws kind of tear at. This being said, it is going to go ahead, the shift roll to you. 11?
Okay.
11 just hits?
If my evasion's 11,
Your
does
vision?
it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, then you end up taking
85 damage.
Probably.
no, 22 damage.
Okay.
You begin feeling it kind of get into your brain cavity entirely, almost tear at what remaining flesh that you have. It shifts on over to your last party member that has used his spotlight.
You forgot Gray.
Gray, true in essence.
Gray is a part of this team.
All right. In that case, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go. Do you want me to go or do you want Gray to go?
You're up, man.
Alright, I'm going to use Goad Them On.
Yep. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and roll.
Okay, so I do this. I don't know if now it doesn't say. It just says I have to mark a stress, but I don't know if it's an ability.
You mark a stress. You're
Oh, it does. It says ability, so it would take my spotlight right.
so roll to see if you can, and it's a presence roll.
15, 16, 17 with fear,
17 fear. I'll take the fear.
but
And I can't
That being said,
we are afraid.
yes. So you end up kind of looking immediately at this creature, and you can barely see it. And you notice Tua as he is almost at your exact height. This thing looming over and almost getting ready to bite his head off. You go to Monhau.
I start banging my shield as loud as possible, and I say, "Hey! Over here!" And I shoot off one fire of my gun lance.
Okay, that does give you a
wasted
+2 with that.
bullet?
That being
Take a
said,
bullet for you.
as this thing,
Yeah.
You didn't take it from me. You just wasted
You're
it.
gonna find out.
so with that roll,
is some
you
lady
notice
called
as
outside.
this thing begins to kind of enter in, and almost like if anyone has seen either movies.
Actually, can I not take a bullet?
Oh fuck. Huh?
Can I not
Use just
fire my
Wyvern
shots?
fire. It's cool.
Can I just bang? I forgot.
You can
that
bang.
I forgot that we have ammo. Is
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't waste
Yep,
a bullet
you're
on
good.
me.
So
It would have
Take
been
it.
cool if I said it.
I would
It
say
would've been cool.
Tua. You notice, and everyone has
It's
seen
Wyvern
the It movie, first or second.
Yeah.
You do notice that
Is there
as this
deadlights in
thing
it?
kind of linger over, you do notice these glowing lights.
Why does it have deadlights?
And it immediately shifts its attention over to Tua.
Marcus
And you
says-
hear it going "Ah!" as it kind of shrieks and like immediately kind of shifts its attention. That being said, I know that you had rolled with fear. However, the spotlight is now back on me.
You mark a stress.
I do. For that creature.
Yes.
Immediately, all of the glass shatters. And there is this foaming darkness that kind of lingers out of this church. You hear the sounds of creatures kind of thump, like jump on into the actual building itself. With that fear roll, they had moved. That being said, it is now Gray's turn. Gray notices that one of the thumping kind of goes through. Let me see if he instinctually knows where this new adversary is. Critical success. So he does know as it lands behind him. He turns around and he immediately ignites. And I would say, Ammon, that you're able to see this. He ignites his basically. He has this night sword that psychic energy kind of erupts around it in the form of electricity, and he slashes up into the creature. Let me go
Let's
ahead
go, Gray.
and roll.
Fuck it up.
Gray's my goat.
Raise the goat.
I have too much.
Thank you for calling him.
So he
You
ends
probably
up
wouldn't have feared.
slashing up into this creature, and even though those that can't see, you hear the sound of a painful scream, this kind of skittering, this weird, for lack of a better term, it almost sounds like a woman screaming. However, there is almost like a undertone of a growl as it begins to shriek out as he slashes up into a creature that none of you can see other than Ammon. So the spotlight is now officially the creature's turn.
Which guy did he hit?
He ended up turning to hit this one.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say he hit one of us.
I know. Wow.
Is that all of our spotlight?
Okay.
That's everyone's spotlight.
Flip them.
Just wanted
So
to
everyone go ahead and flip your spotlights.
Back over.
It is now officially
Now it's
the creature's turn.
Creature's turn.
So as this thing kind of reaches down, I would say, and you almost get encompassed while as you're looking into this mouth that is gaping on top of you, and you notice that the spit kind of lingers on your face. It immediately turns and shrieks. It gets kind of down on four legs, and it charges towards something in the darkness that you cannot see. Tulius, though, it reaches and kind of goes towards you. It's going to go ahead and try and strike.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss.
Only a 9.
It hits.
Oh,
My
What?
evasion is 6.
that's fair. So you end
You
up.
do have a billion armor.
I have a billion.
So you kind of bang your shield at this point in time, and in darkness, you're not entirely sure where, but seconds pass and quiet happens. And immediately, boom! This thing strucks you forward and shatters through another glass onto the outside.
God damn.
And when this happens, it begins to kind of reach over you, and you hear as it reaches out its face. And I need you to go ahead and roll a presence roll to see if you're able to resist.
Believe in you.
One's cocked. Can I re-roll
You
it?
can re-roll the cock.
Reroll both of them.
Ah,
4,
It's the
5,
same
6,
thing. How
7,
did you
8.
get 2 4s?
I got an 8 with hope.
with hope. Because you rolled with hope, take your hope.
Oh.
It does not entrance you.
Oh.
That being said, you do notice that its nails dig into underneath your armor and begin to kind of shove into you. And you notice that as it shoves into you, where it pierces, you see these worms with faces begin to kind of erupt out of its fingers and begin to dig into your body and beginning to eat you from the inside out. This being said, you take
85 damage.
no 32 damage.
Damn.
You can shred an armor if you want to.
None of
You
these have
feel
been under any threshold.
the feeling of these teeth biting into you underneath
also
your
weird.
armor, and you notice that as you struggle and kind of wail off, and you squish some of these things, this
I don't wail.
neon blue blood kind of is underneath your
I don't
armor.
wail.
Okay,
I do not wail.
fair.
Okay, for the Emperor.
That being said,
Hey, no bitch,
this
baby.
thing is going to go ahead. We
I like
noticed that, Deis, something had crashed next to you, and as you had shot your bullet out at this thing that seems to be in the rafters, with disadvantage. I need someone to go ahead and roll. No, this is actually a good thing.
Okay.
I need someone to roll a d6 for me. 3. So this thing's going to try and hit you. So 11 minus 3.
That'll be 8, which
8,
does not hit.
Which does not hit. Through this mist that Ammon has created, you notice immediately as this thing is trying to rip your face off, you hear the slam of something large land near you. And you instinctually know to pivot out of the way. You're not entirely sure what's there, but you move. This other creature goes ahead and tries to strike Gray as it has slashed up into it. So you hear, as this creature, you hear the sound of snapping, and you hear immediately the sounds of Gray through the darkness that you're currently in. That being said, spotlight is now shifted back to you.
Guys, I have a bad.
I can.
The problem is that I'm outside.
Yeah.
And I have the radio. So
But I can teleport from shadow to shadow.
yeah, I'm just saying I won't.
One
won't
that
be
you
able
can
to.
see.
But if
Have you
you
taken
tell
any
me
damage
where
from
he
this guy?
went,
Did he go? Wait, so did the wall not
fine.
break?
So he
there's
went through an
no-
open window
Okay.
because
Okay.
the windows had completely shattered.
It says
Okay.
within far range.
Oh, then maybe so.
Yeah.
You can
Even
see in
then,
the darkness. So
You
you
can
probably-
see in the
Yeah.
darkness. Yeah. So you're
Ammon, if
technically you're able to tell everybody.
if you tell
Well,
me where
he
is,
can
I
teleport
can
from
go
shadow
there
to
too,
shadow.
Because
That's-
I can teleport anywhere so long as I know where I'm going.
Oh.
But she's in utter darkness, so he has no idea.
But if
Yeah.
you tell me, you go, hey, this direction.
I would say you
that's this
visually
way."
need to see that.
Fuck. Never
But
mind.
I don't. And I can
don't.
see right now.
You can see, yeah.
You can see.
And within far range, which is why I grabbed this thing, I could teleport to your shadow
Could.
with Nightwalker.
And you could also
and it
do
is
that.
just a stress.
Correct, and it wouldn't.
Wait.
You don't have to roll, so it doesn't take your spotlight.
Okay, cool.
I have a question.
Yeah.
That teleport is probably going to happen. The odds of you getting that off is going to happen.
Yeah.
Can I join you on this fight? Is there a way? Because I can pull myself to the fight.
So guess what? There is a combo attack that you guys can do.
Yeah.
That you both can jump into a shadow and
Your
pounce.
combo attack could literally start with you grabbing Tua and then just tossing him through the shadow into the enemy.
Oh, so I could go with you.
If you guys have 3 hope.
So, like, and Daggerheart promotes this kind of creative thinking.
Yeah.
So, just as a heads up, that's an idea.
I got 1, 2. Well, that's not good.
I'm Tulius now.
I'm the guy.
Wait. Does
I'm
your
Julius.
teleporting, is that a spell?
I'm the guy.
Well, it's,
Yeah, it is a spell which would remove the darkness in that.
So I could see who I'm fighting in this room then.
It's
Correct. So if he disappears,
It's foundation. It is a spellcast trait, finesse.
Okay.
but then everyone can, if he leaves into the darkness to aid someone else, bear in mind that
It will remove the darkness.
the darkness removes.
That's okay.
But that also means that everyone can probably attack
I
normally.
can still take an action when I get out there.
To give you an idea, now sometimes I'm going to be a little forgiving in this way. You do have someone literally tormented by something. It might not be a bad idea maybe to take him with you to get him out of a certain
Do you have
situation.
3 hope?
I have 3 hope.
Do you want a combo?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
That might solve a problem.
There's so
So thinking of everyone at the table, this is our first combat.
Yeah, so I'm still with you.
Yeah.
You still got me. You guys teleport together. You got your support.
Listen, I can't have them breaking my toys before I do.
And I spend all 3 hope, right?
It's true.
Yeah, you use 3 help.
It's true.
Okay, that being said,
So I'm going to mark my stress.
you're gonna mark your stress. 3 hope are used.
Okay.
Now a combo attack is gonna be happening. So the 2 of you end up teleporting
To his shadow.
to his shadow or its shadow, because you can sneak attack.
You're right.
I need you both to roll to hit now.
Do they get advantage because it's a sneak attack, GM?
So he has. You can read your sneak attack, which should be over here.
Oh, he gets
Always
sneak
get
attack.
the
Okay.
range of your target. Add number of d6s equal to your tier of your damage roll.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
It's very good, actually.
Which
Your proficiency
I'm
is.
a level 4.
You actually, everyone, just so if you don't have it already, you guys need to fill in your proficiency to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we did, actually.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
does this use my spotlight or only his?
It's using
Only
your
his.
spotlight because he didn't have enough.
Okay. Since this is using my spotlight, your boy's gonna stem.
That's fair.
Oh, you can stim at any. It's your spotlight.
I know.
Yeah.
I like the idea of using it during the time where I'm doing something.
Okay.
Fair, yeah, I get that.
The way I see
Oh
he
my
stands
God.
and then he just goes,
5.
Jesus.
There you go.
Thank- oh my
Heal
God.
that HP.
Remember, you also have 4 human.
Yep.
Oh, and I do have to mark that I used 12.
I've only got one
Okay,
hit.
so that being said,
Oh, good. Okay.
I need you both to roll to hit real quick. Because you both, Ammon, so in the darkness, you see him kind of gripping a hold of his mask, gripping a hold of his own throat, as he seems to be tormented by something. You notice this. And you grab a hold of him, and you kind of almost fall back. When you fall back, you disappear into your own shadow, and immediately jump up into the air behind this thing that is screaming at Tulius and has him pinned at the moment. And you take out your 2 daggers. I need you both to roll to hit. You'll take the higher of the 2. 11,
That is a
10.
that is a 13.
13.
13 with hope.
13
I don't know if that
plus your
counts.
damage
Add your
modifier.
damage
Oh.
modifier.
So it'd be knowledge.
Yours is knowledge.
So
Yours is
16.
finesse.
Finesse.
So plus 3.
So mine would have been 14. So
Mine's 16.
16 with
Hope.
hope.
So if
You both take the
I was
hope.
gonna say, do you guys get hope? Okay, cool.
Oh, you both get the hope?
Yep,
If
because
you
it's a
do-
I was
combo
gonna
attack.
ask that. Yeah, that's tough. I like that.
Okay, now I need you both to roll damage. Bear in mind, at this point in time, if you can use an ability, it doesn't have to be a straight on attack.
So-
Add your
My d6s.
sneak attacks.
Okay, and that's d6s.
2 d6s.
Yeet. Thank you.
Welcome.
I should have one.
And a physical attack is just a 1d6, right?
If yours is that,
I don't have a physical attack written down on here.
it'll just be technically this.
Oh, okay. So
It'll be-
it's exactly
it'll be
the same.
2d8.
Oh.
But it's just melee damage.
Could.
Okay.
Unless they're demons. I don't know if you were able to speak to
You
them.
can speak to anything.
You can speak to
You
anything.
can.
I think I would have better luck than you though, because they're less comprehensible.
I can speak to literally anything.
It's his,
That's me 13.
13.
That's
Okay,
my
we'll
nature's
keep that
tongue.
number.
Like, even
So I
without
got
a roll,
8.
like passively, I can speak to anything.
Yeah, 5 and 3.
5 and 3. That's
The
your
roll
sneak
is if
attack
they
damage?
tell me.
That's my
or
sneak
not.
attack damage.
I mean,
So
he-
2 d6s because
I
I'm
don't
a
know if,
tier 2.
if that counts
Perfect.
as an
5 and 8, and then you do your normal hit
as your spotlight.
Okay.
with your
With a
dagger.
D8.
Yep.
We can ask Sean.
Yeah, because I'd have to roll to see if they talk back to me.
Because if they're these corpses, then
Yeah.
they were once humans or whatever.
They might be
We should just be
dead.
trying to
8.
kill them. Yeah.
8, so total?
So 8 and 8, 16.
8 and 8, 16 plus
They're negotiating with
13.
us.
So 6, 7, 8, 9,
They've already shown that
29
they're
damage. So let me go ahead and paint this image. The two of you kind of pop out of this shadow, and you kind of grip a hold of your dagger.
16.
And I would say that Deis, you're a little like, you're not familiar to this, as you have been taken out almost like from your own personal hell and being ripped out of that and seeing this creature. But you trust the confidence of Ammon. And as he kind of whips out his dagger and begins to, you two of you begin to project down almost in a cross-like uniform, you take out your pistol that has a bayonet at the end and kind of cross at this creature. And as it looms over Tulius, you see this creature as it begins to kind of almost chomp at you, shriek out in pain as it stands up to its full height, as it begins to get cut from behind, and it freezes in place.
Can I do a reaction attack? Will I gain advantage? Because
It will
it's
take your
freezing in
spotlight
place?
if you wanted to.
Would I gain advantage because it's freezing in place, or no?
No.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
Okay. That being said, you had already done your spotlight, right?
Not this turn.
Not this turn.
No, we
Okay.
regained it.
I gained it, and then
Perfect. So that being said, this only took up... Well, actually, it took up both of your guys' spotlight.
I would assume.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
So we have 3 remaining. You notice that, I would say, Tua and Crunkle, darkness completely enveloped or disappeared from this place.
Right.
You do see, once again, the 50-ish corpses that seem to be all around you. And these 2 creatures are now very visible to you. You notice that these individuals are on all 4 legs. They seem to be in a humanoid-like form, but where the joints are completely elongated and bursted out of their skin. You notice where normal hands would be, claws are at. And you notice that right where the neck is, it is elongated and fused to a body. And there's this long neck attached to a very, very, very large face. And you notice that its teeth are pristine and meant for chomping. They're not teeth for piercing. They're flat like humans. And you notice these faces that are, in the skin tone, I should reiterate, is actually this kind of deep crimson, as if there's a layer of blood that is around them. Their eyes completely jet black, but their teeth are so noticeably white that it is disturbing and uncanny, as it notices you as you notice it.
So this thing can climb on walls.
Mm-hmm.
Can it fly?
You're not sure yet.
Not sure.
You notice that it is on all 4 legs. I would say something that you did not notice, and maybe as you have Cicero attached to your back, I need you to do a knowledge roll for me, since you bring it up.
During the knowledge roll, quick refresher. Does it cost an action to swap a weapon?
It does cost an action, yes.
Second question. Does it cost an action to play Tic-Tac-Toe?
I would say...
He is still mid-game.
So, yeah, he is. It does not cost an action to play Tic-Tac-Toe.
thank you, GM.
But we'll get to that shortly.
Justin when he doesn't
So-
play in time and
Tua,
playing without him.
were you rolling for...
Knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and roll for knowledge.
I don't think I have much.
Alright.
No, we're not cut.
6,
Why is it minimum?
19.
19. Okay. With that, you had a question, though.
Oh, sorry. 19 hope though. Or
19
fear,
hope?
Fear.
Fear? I'm capped out of fear. So that being said, I can't gain any more.
GM's gonna use all his fears to
100%.
kill us all.
So, I feel like you had a question. I'm so sorry. With the tic-tac-toe, that threw me off.
So, what was your question with why did you want to roll the knowledge roll?
Oh, if they could fly.
Okay. So you do notice that Cicero, that is attached to your back, you begin to hear her, and she says to you that as you're kind of looking at these creatures, she lets you know that,
Can you do the Cicero voice?
of course,
Okay.
Beep, boop.
they call almost Dodge if you can. Watch your back.
So they like to back attack.
So they can crawl and back attack. Nothing about flying though. They can't
Nothing
fly.
about flying.
So are we saying they can't fly?
Correct. Well, she didn't witness it, but they seem to be crawling on. From what Cicero noticed in the previous episode, that they crawl.
Okay.
They seem to be able to attach themselves in certain ways.
Now, using my class
very well
feature,
be
does
what
that
dropped her.
use my does that count?
Only if you roll the dice.
If for whatever reason you have to
Oh, I don't have
both
to roll
your
for
hope
that.
and
Then it
fear,
would not
works.
count.
Okay. Can I transform? Can I
Absolutely.
micro stress and transform? Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to transform into a wyvern.
A wyvern. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay. So absolutely.
Let's bring some D&D.
So you notice that. Go ahead and describe this for me as you kind of get down onto the ground and kind of
It's morphing done.
describe that for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So I micro stress, and then you see me go down, hands on the ground. My arms slowly kind of form into these wings, and my legs become a little bit more muscular, and you know what a wyvern looks like. It's a mini dragon. So like I kind of big wings, and I immediately go up. I'm in flight.
Okay. So you're gonna
Yeah.
take flight, and I would say because you have elevated yourself.
Yeah, actually, me going on all fours kind of is the transformation. I just kind of and I push myself
You
up.
push yourself up.
Yeah.
When that happens and you push yourself up into the rafters,
Yeah.
you see a woman's face. And you see her in the rafters itself.
Oh, she's the one making the music.
And you notice that as she's singing this haunting tune, she takes notice of you. And you notice that she almost playfully has her hands underneath her chin
Oh,
as she notices you
very kawaii.
float on up.
Yeah.
And you notice these features of long black hair.
Is she behind something?
She's just in the rafters
Okay.
itself.
She have a face?
So you have transformed
It is
into
your
that. What are you
rafters.
doing?
Tua, what's your face look like?
Do we think what?
Right now, a
All the way to
dragon.
the end.
Yeah, right now I'm a fucking dragon. Like, look at based on what we know about this guy. All right, I'm already telling you. Hey, I just seen this bitch. She's smiling at me. She looks like she's controlling all this shit. Okay, that's my assumption. That she's got something to do with all the bullshit that's going on. So,
So that instinct that you have, I would say lean into that. So you're like, okay, this chick.
I'm bringing her to the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
yeah.
If you feel that, like, full send.
This didn't work last time, but I'm gonna try and send a grasp.
Okay.
Try.
Try and send it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I don't know where her evasion is. I don't know where anything is. Oh! I just launched that thing. Okay.
Sometimes it happens.
Where did it land?
Reroll.
What did it land?
Hey guys,
Was it good?
I think there might be some dice.
If it wasn't good, I'll re-roll it.
Yeah, play it where it lands. If it's good.
Nice.
What is it?
I don't see no dice.
Oh shit. I'm
It's
sorry.
right here.
Oh, fuck.
It's a 3.
God damn it!
Reroll. It was on the floor. It was on the floor.
Okay, if dice
So,
land
like,
on the
an
floor, no matter what,
It's
let's
cocked.
just re-roll it.
Okay.
That's okay with GM.
Fucking Irishman.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Play it where it lies.
Yeah, I'll
like a
take that.
Scotsman.
It's
What do we
a
got?
13 with fear.
Third June fear.
Never
Yeah.
mind, don't play
Hits.
that.
So describe this to me.
Okay. So, me? One of my wings, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I can't use my wings. I'm flying. It's the foot. It's the foot.
Okay.
Right? This long chain of fire, like a spear almost, kind of stabs into her.
Yeah.
So she is on fire. 100% on fire.
Okay. 100%
Instantly
on fire. Boom.
That's guaranteed. But I have a d20. 10 plus 3, So that's 13 magic damage that she takes.
13 magic
And she's
damage.
on fire.
And she's on fire.
Excellent.
So every time her turn happens, she takes burn damage.
But also every time your turn happens, she'll take that damage. But I also roll 2d6s if you're still on fire.
Excellent.
That's-
She'll take another 13 and plus the d6?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Hellfire.
What the
Yes.
hell?
Getting it done.
Yes.
Dude,
So-
normal fire's
The
one.
only
That's
way,
crazy.
the only way to for I think for her to lose that is if Sean's or GM spends fear.
So that being
Yeah, you
said,
gotta do something to get.
you end up lighting this thing on fire. You hear the sound of this creature just kind of screech out in this inhumane shriek of like this female high pitched. Once again, the sound of but the sound of her singing evaporates almost immediately. Deis, this haunting feeling that you've been having, and you feel that it is no longer removing from your face, you realize that the damage that you have taken, which how much was it overall?
It was like 5 damage.
I think it was 5 damage.
Yeah.
Converts, even though you popped a potion,
Can you get temporary hit points?
into stress.
Okay.
Okay.
So, although you did pop a potion, so it wasn't actually physically harming you, but it was in your head at
You
that
still
point in
mark
time.
5 stress.
He still marks 5 stress, unfortunately. He would have healed 5 HP, but that's okay. You have no idea of the
Can I get
mechanics.
the armor that I used back?
I would say you did shred that armor.
Damn.
Still though, good call.
So you burn this creature, and she almost
I tried her.
You kind of see her as she kind of scrambles over, and begins to ignite and scramble. You notice that she has 6 limbs, and she begins to kind of hang almost spider-like as she falls to the rafters. You do notice this creature as she does, and this is not a great representation of this,
Okay.
falls to the ground, and you notice that she has a giant scythe as she has 6 arms grasping a hold of it, and she kind of spirals onto herself with all 6 arms, almost curling up for a second like a spider does before its death.
Yeah.
Does she
that
take
being
fall
s-
damage?
She does take fall damage.
Oh. So 13 on top of the fall damage?
Correct.
Oh, shit.
I need someone to roll a d6 for me.
I would love to. Actually, would you like
I
to?
rolled last time.
Yeah.
Amon's got it.
Amon, you got it.
Ooh, an extra 2 damage.
Should've
Perfect.
I'll take it.
So as she slaps into the ground and she begins to kind of crawl at herself. Who has remaining spotlight? I think it's Crunkle and Tulius.
Where's my
And technically
spotlight?
Gray.
What the fuck?
Technically Gray.
Stomp on her.
Yeah.
Stomp on her.
In response to this slam, first thing that Kunkel does is, in recoil of getting his arm shredded, he kind of takes his stem, crushes it in his hand, and he straightens out the metal again.
Okay, absolutely. Go ahead and roll a D6.
D6. That's a 5.
Let's
Five.
go.
There we go.
5 HP recovered.
Atta boy.
That's a full clear, by the way.
Nice.
I figured I'd use the weighted dice, you know. That's also...
And
3.
Crunkle, you ended up marking your tic-tac-toe.
I did.
Where did you mark?
I marked middle.
Okay.
In response to hearing the shriek and the thud behind me, not even a thought goes through Crunkle's mind. He just swings down from heaven to earth with a son of a fucking bitch.
What'd you get?
Fucking sick.
He says,
Wait, wait.
I got a 9 with
What are we
hope.
talking about?
Oh, a 9.
Which creature did you...
This hope.
That one? Okay.
Aren't you? Oh yeah, no.
No,
Yeah, he's with me. He's
With the
me.
9. With hope?
Advantage because
With
it's on the
hope.
ground.
Yeah, can I get advantage because she's on the ground?
Unfortunately,
Because she's
no.
staggered?
geez,
Wait.
failed us.
Wait, this is you, Crunkle?
Range has no meaning to me.
But is this you?
Yes.
This is me?
Yes.
Correct,
This
yes.
that bitch?
That's the bitch.
This
Who's this?
Gray.
Okay.
So you go ahead and go to slam down on the ground itself as this thing begins to kind of whirl onto itself. And in your mind's eye, you mark a circle in that bottom left-hand corner. However,
In the middle.
in the middle, you feel the X go across to the left of the previous X. And you take
85 damage.
1 HP.
Awesome.
As you feel it dig
God
into you. You feel the almost like a claw mark, even though it has at first a texture of almost a crayon, almost playful. But then it digs in, and you notice that as you almost get ready to punch down into the ground, you notice a child finger make a X piercing out of your chest right next to the previous X across your arm, and you look down and you notice 2 X's across one another.
Which distracts you.
Yes. Do you not?
Taking 1 HP.
Do you not remember?
Last person to
crushed
use
that
their
child's corpse.
Oh, you're so right.
spotlight. Tulius, what are you
I
doing?
will say, use your range attacks. These guys are corruption. If you hit them with your fist, you will get attacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my bullets though, just in case. But I'm gonna do
You
some-
are able to attack because you are using a lance at close range, not
Yes. Am I able to? I'm gonna try something.
melee. Okay.
First thing he's gonna do.
Okay.
Thanks, brothers. He's gonna slam his lance into the ground.
Okay.
He's gonna pull the creature and he's gonna start pushing it into the lance.
Okay. I need you to do a contested roll. You're
And
gonna
as he's doing it, he's gonna activate Unstoppable.
okay. Absolutely. So I need you to do
It's
a
his
strength
rage,
roll.
basically.
It'll be your hope and fear, and it'll be a contested roll against this creature.
I failed.
What'd you get?
You gotta hope though.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Damn, you're close. I get a 12. So as you begin to kind of, what did you add your
Did you get
strength
your hope,
modifier?
though? Did you get your hope?
I did, yeah.
You did. So you begin to kind of.
Am I able to do experience? It won't matter, right?
Oh, can
It won't matter,
Can
so-
I
It's
give hope?
combat
Because I'm
as
right
well.
next to him.
Did you get your hope?
So it would be if
I
you
did.
guys did a
Okay.
combo.
Making
No,
sure
I
you
didn't.
marked
Okay.
it. Yeah.
And I don't.
That
have
would have
enough
been
for
great,
You
honestly.
need that.
That would have been.
Because you're already slashed up
Wait,
into the creature.
even with Unstoppable?
Does it add anything?
Plus.
Die when the die
I literally got one more than you.
Yeah, am I able to use an experience? Because I'm not technically attacking.
Experiences are only used outside of combat.
It is, okay.
So
I
you
failed.
begin, as it kind of shrieks up and it gets slashed from behind from Deis and Ammon, and as it yoinks forward, you take this opportunity to jump up into it and kind of grab a hold of it as if you're going to go ahead and elbow drop this thing to the ground. It grabs a hold of the lance, and when that happens, and you fall to the ground and kind of falter, I'm going to go ahead and use 2 fear to go ahead and have it retaliate. When you fall to the ground and get up to it, and it shrieks as it gets bursted from behind, it takes out its tendrils that have been kind of whipping around and begins to slam the ground. That being said, everyone within close range, which is the lot of you, I need you all to go ahead and do a finesse roll to see if you take half damage
Close range of that?
of that thing.
Okay, I'm not.
Thank God I have
Ninjas
+2.
throwing a fit.
It is
Is
a.
that
It's a.
13
it's 13
fear?
with fear, yeah.
13 with fear?
14 with hope.
14 with hope?
Once you get one of those back.
Hey, good
We
move.
have a
Take the
12 with hope.
12 with hope? Fuck. I'm sorry,
Oh, no,
guys.
0.
You do take 48 damage. You can shred it armor. if
That
you
was
want to.
half?
No, you didn't hit half.
You missed.
You had the opportunity to get half.
24 with it.
24 with it half.
Oh, okay. I
So it
see.
slams this kind of tendrils onto the ground, and you each kind of whip up into the air. That being said, Spotlight immediately, since it is everyone's Spotlight out, shifts on over to me. Now that it has slammed you all up into the air, it immediately takes a look at, I'm going to roll a d4
I just need to hit a
to see which one it hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 technically would be
A miss?
a miss.
Let's go. Okay, we got a chance.
3,
Damn.
Deis. So as you get slammed up into the air by these tendrils, it immediately looks at you as you levitate into the air, grabs a hold of you, and then begins to try and slam down.
I'm going
Let's
to
see if it
use
actually
I Am Your
hits.
Shield.
Okay, then you'll take the damage. So this being said, let's just even see if it hits.
You fucking blast
It
that
totally
over.
hits.
okay.
So you go on up to go ahead and get gripped into the air. You get ready to get slammed down. When this happens, Tulius goes ahead and runs up the creature. He takes his shield out, and he comes on down. As you begin to get slammed down, he grabs a hold of you, shifts his body, and uses his shield as you both boom flam up to the ground and kind of ricochet up. Tulius, you take 26 damage.
Heard.
You can use a shield, of course, but you take no damage because of that.
Thank
Tulius
God.
took that. That being said, this thing's spotlight is out. These creatures on the inside immediately target the creature that had fallen to the ground that Crunkle tried to get. Looks over at Crunkle and smiles at him.
Doesn't Gray attack?
Say what?
Does Gray not attack?
Gray had already attacked this thing.
Oh, heard. Okay, so
That was last round though.
I think you're right.
That was last round.
That was last round.
100% last
That
round.
being,
sorry, Jim.
Fuck his ass.
that
No,
being
don't
said,
apologize. We need this.
so this slam hits
Yeah,
onto the
sorry.
ground. We'll back it up a little bit. This
Thank
slam
you,
hits
Jim.
to the ground. You notice that Crunkle, you burst out. And you see this finger kind of go this cross against you, and you kind of grasp a hold of your chest. And for a second, you see and feel human flesh as the finger goes right back into your chest cavity. Gray notices this, and he takes a look at the surrounding areas. I would say with this, he's going to go ahead and shove the creature to the side. So this creature kind of goes to kind of attack him. He takes out his shield, shoves it to the side, and raises up his, basically his Psyker weapon. Everyone that is within close range, he's going to move over. He holds onto his weapon and kind of thrusts it forward. And when this happens, a shockwave emits from the actual blade itself. Everyone that is here, you have temporary, within close range, temporary +1 armor.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So a
Thank you,
psychotic
Gray.
Thank you,
shield
Gray.
raises up around you, and you feel this kind of almost light glow emitting from your armor. You have a temporary armor slot for everyone that is within close range.
Thank you, Gray.
Thank you, Gray.
Gray kind of reassess and almost shifts himself around as each one of you go back to back as he begin hearing these scatters all around you. That was extremely close to that microphone.
Is that not the wench?
Sorry.
Oh, that is the wench.
Flying.
Yeah, Daft.
You are flying. That being said, now shift back over. This thing walks on up to Crunkle. Yes.
Actually, it might be in here.
I would say that the damage because of your fire erupts. So it is still on fire. I need you to roll damage.
Sorry, I'm adding
to
my
it.
evasion because I also get extra evasion and extra finesse for right now.
Ooh, make sure you do that.
Yes.
Druids for the win.
Hell yeah.
I need you to roll damage for that fire that it is emitting out of right now.
I need another d6. Can I use yours?
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, god damn.
9.
9 damage. So it lits a flame.
Wait. 9 plus... Oh, okay. It's not a plus. Okay.
Still, 9 damage.
Just had to make sure.
It lights on fire. And as this thing begins to almost burn, you notice that Crunkle, as it walks towards you, its hair begins to kind of... The smell distinctly of burnt hair kind of floods the room itself. And its hair kind of erupts and it now becomes bald. At this point in time, you notice that half of its face is melting. And it walks on up towards you. And it grabs a hold of your chest cavity.
Oh fuck, that's
Where the X's are. I'm going to spend 4 hope.
God damn.
fear.
I'm sorry, 4 fear. And immediately the child's turn takes over. And an X goes through your chest, and another X makes a cross. A cross. This being said, I'm going to roll a d20.
You got it?
Fuck.
Is it under there?
As this third X goes across.
I'm
You-
so sorry, Sean.
No, you're good. You dip into darkness. Because of this, Crunkle,
Here, let me get down.
you immediately have
Let me get down there.
3 scars on your body.
3 scars?
You no longer can access that hope.
Scar!
Scars.
3!
3.
Holy fuck!
And these X's are now on your chest plate.
Son of a bitch!
You hear... It's
These guys
intense.
are crazy.
But I had max fear.
That more fear.
Oh, we're using it. Trust me. It's my spotlight, and I'm only on turn 1. So you feel these scars rip up, and for those that haven't played yet, when you get a scar, you no longer have a hope slot.
Oh shit!
He's got 3.
You lose a whole hope slot?
You can no longer
He's
gain.
lost 3.
You're fucked.
Welcome to the dark waters.
Fuck.
This being said, Crunkle, you feel this burn, and she kind of, as she is burning, you smell the smell of her hair completely burning off and her flesh kind of melting as she is gleefully smiling at you. And she approaches you as this happens. All the children that you've ever killed, ever laid hands on, Crunkle, are here to once again burst out from your inner sanctum, your inner chestplate, your safe haven that, guess what, the gods here don't care about, and want you to be once again a part of their army. We're here to take what's left of that humanity that you have, and we're here once again to have you rejoin his army as an immortal son. Welcome home, brother. And she smiles in glee.
Do these creatures hold the resentment that they had before they passed?
Yeah, nothing
A lot of
about
them
to
do.
play
Okay.
things for me last.
That being said, the 2 creatures that are in there at this point in time charge forward and begin to attack. I would say that the person that is nearby, I would say they're going to go ahead and attack Gray.
No!
Not our golden boy.
One misses.
Oh no!
Second one hits. So as this one kind of pounces over, he takes out his shield, shoves it off to the side, and when that happens, one of the elongated necks, almost like a serpentine neck, kind of go out and kind of bite with these humanoid-like teeth into the back of his neck and pierce him up. Unfortunately, at this point in time, you see his body seize, and he becomes paralyzed for just a second. I'm going to see if he's able to resist.
He's got this.
He got it.
He does, actually. He definitely resists.
Yep.
Because as that thing grips on over to him, he takes a hold of it and shoves it out of his neck. And you can see him a little woozy, but
He's got
he
this.
stands ready back to back with his brothers at this
Does
point
he
in
take
time.
any damage?
He does take damage, yes.
Okay.
Damage already rolled, and that has happened.
Fuck. How
That
much?
being said, he seems strong still.
Okay.
At this point in time, you do hear shrieking out in the distance. Potentially more coming. The spotlight shifts now back to you. What are you all doing?
I want to do a combo.
Wait, did this lady attack yet?
Yeah. All right.
I want you
She
to
did. She didn't
help
have
me.
to Crunkle to
I'm
initiate that.
I'm throwing this
3
lance
crosses.
down, and
Wait.
we are.
Hold on.
I'm still in its back, I assume.
Hold on. Did I roll?
You did. You did the 9.
Okay. Just had to make sure.
Absolutely. It's good to make sure. So what are you 2 doing?
Combo.
Combo. You're using
Combo.
3 of your hope?
I'm using my hope, and
Okay.
he's helping me fucking gut this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you both to roll right now.
Sir. Well, no. What'd you get?
I got a 12. Or am I using a strength modifier? I'm using basically the same technique.
You're rolling to hit, so it would use your strength modifier, your finesse roll on top of it.
Okay, so
So
18.
18.
Oh wait,
yours-
sorry. 10, 12, 15. 15.
Plus my 3 in finesse.
Plus your 3 in finesse, what'd you roll?
I rolled 7. So
18.
yeah.
Who rolled with hope? Who rolled with fear?
I rolled with fear.
I rolled with fear as well.
Okay. So no matter what, I will take a fear. That being said, you 2 definitely hit.
Okay.
So at this point in time, so you begin to kind of, I would say, Ammon, as you slash on down, you hop on up onto the scene, you run up to its back, and you kind of begin to kind of jump on top of it. When that happens, Tulius, once again, as he fell to the ground and he had let out this screech and tried to attack Deis, you take this advantage to once again jump on up and grab a hold of it. I need the 2 of you to roll your destiny dice.
So
One will represent hope, one will represent fear. Ammon, you are hope.
Does my rage affect
20.
anything?
D20.
Okay. 19.
That's good. Sure as shit does.
So he's hope,
But it is
right?
a fear.
I was going to
It is
say,
a
it is
fear.
with fear. However, at this point in time, I would say, Deis, as you
29.
slam onto the ground and you readjust yourself as you had made that slash, you notice that as Ammon kind of runs up this creature and he kind of jumps off, almost like free falling how you guys did into the shadow. You notice him free fall and grip onto this thing's face. You notice as it spreads out its mouth, it gets pulled on down as Ammon grabs, and you see that Tulius takes up his spear and basically thrusts on in. And as Ammon kind of brings this creature down, the two of you grip a hold of each other's hands, and Tulius, you pull Ammon down. When this happens, you impale this creature, and you hear its last breath dissipate entirely.
Let's fucking go!
Fuck yeah.
Let's go!
Deis is just standing there. Good job, guys.
Oh, come here.
Good shit. So this creature lets out this shriek as it kind of grips on up, and you notice that its face lets out its almost this plume of its spread face. And you notice that these three lights that are glowing on the inside flicker and disappear. That ends. Go ahead, your guys'
My spotlight, right?
Spotlight. And I would
Oh,
say
yeah,
technically Ammon as well. You guys did
Yeah,
the
you
combo
did,
attack.
yeah.
Deis, you witness this. And you immediately notice as this thing kind of begins to kind of crumble and almost as if it dries up. The atmosphere that was above, you notice that the ground itself, and as this black liquid begin to almost go up into the atmosphere, you notice almost the same thing happen. It deteriorates to almost a powder-like substance, and this black ooze drips up and attaches itself to the ceiling.
Can we collect that?
Good job, man.
I would say that you can collect it, those that are here. As it goes on up, I need you to
Yeah.
go ahead and do a finesse roll.
Yes.
I would say
We'll do it for
Ammon.
science.
Just a chance.
Science.
Yeah. We can use it
I
for
like
something.
your idea.
I would say that the DC is 15.
We rolled Hope and Fear, right?
Hope and fear, it'll be plus your finesse.
It landed in the middle of the table. It's not.
Plus finesse.
Reroll it.
You reroll.
Oh,
You got it.
just barely. 15.
15.
15, yeah.
Well, you got
But
plus
plus
3.
3 finesse, so
They both
Well,
got it.
5, 6,
Have
7.
him do it, yeah.
I would say with
Yeah,
that,
17, yeah,
as
17.
you had slashed on down, Ammon,
You
you
do get
take
a fear
out a
token.
flask. You go ahead, thank you. You go ahead and take out a flask and you go ahead and contain. Now, I want you to add
Thank you,
dark matter
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
thanks for
Yep.
element
There we go. We can do something with that.
I'm sure, yeah.
vial. So dark element vial to your inventory.
And that's good for you.
And you notice that as
Oh,
you
yeah.
had gripped upon it, it seems to constantly try and almost like a caged creature. It's
I know.
constantly moving at
Yep.
all times.
Yeah.
You said that the air is, like, better now that we've killed this thing? At least out here, or no?
I did not say.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're good. It is definitely dead though.
It's dead,
It's
okay.
dead.
Yeah.
I thought you said something about
You can move within close range, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay.
dark element.
What are you doing, Deis?
Can I go back
Can he
through the
join?
window?
Yeah. Can you join us?
Yeah, can I go back through the window?
So within close range where you're at? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I run back in, dive through the window, come out.
Like the fall.
Hardcore.
It's more of an action roll.
Parkour.
I'm gonna go back to what it was. I just want to check something. Okay, cool. We'll pretend that that's melee range only because
Yeah,
that's
it is.
fine.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. And it's facing gray, right?
It's facing gray.
Okay. Does it have a tail, or is that only the model?
It does have a tail.
Okay. So I'm gonna like grab onto his tail and just try to yank it and slam it.
Yeah.
If possible.
Roll ahead and roll a hit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a guess. That's gonna be a. Are we going with strength for that?
Strength, yes.
Okay, that's gonna be a 7 with hope.
Same with hope. Take the hope. Unfortunately, as you grip a hold of it, You grab a hold of it and you begin to pull, but when you do, you peel off flesh that's on the actual spine itself. That being said, I'm going to do an immediate fear roll, and it whips around, and you notice that as you peel it off, it compresses and then juts out almost like a spear directly at you. Let's see if it hits.
Let's hope not.
Ooh, 19. 19 definitely
that'll
hits.
definitely hit.
When that happens, not too much, weirdly enough, you're looking at 13 damage.
Okay.
So as it pierces up into you, it hits your armor, and you feel it. You kind of gasp out for a sec. I need you to go ahead and roll a strength roll to see if you resist its toxin.
Okay.
I believe.
We gotta hit this.
I
Or
believe.
I'm gonna be real. It's gone if this doesn't hit.
You got this, brother.
Oh, that is going to be
Totally
a 21 with fear.
Totally
That's great.
reject that
Jesus
toxin.
Christ.
Reject the bullshit.
That being said, I think Crunkle and Tulius, you're the only ones. Or
It's me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm gonna use another stim so that I actually
And Gray.
live this fight.
okay, yeah, absolutely. And Gray, absolutely.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
damn.
Oh my god.
Rolling high with those stims. Might be part of the mechanicus nature of this tech marine.
Yeah, we can call it
But
that.
he just keeps injecting
But
himself.
it's interesting because you mentioned, it actually ended up taking stress. Not this time, but I'm saying like last
Before,
time.
yes,
I like
absolutely.
that.
When it took
I mean,
Yeah.
All right, so we have a Wyvern plus a Chaos Marine. What are the two of you doing?
Question: Does he have some? Do you have some sort of control of that dark matter? Does he?
He's not sure right now.
Okay.
And he's
We'll
very
find out
far
later.
away.
Okay. Not that I wanted to attack. I was just wanting to know. Okay.
Tua?
How much HP does this guy have? Do we even know?
You're not entirely sure, although. What were you
Can
saying?
I just fuck ass for a moment?
hear that?
Can you what?
Can I fuck ass for a moment?
Can you fuck ass?
Yeah.
You don't usually ask me to do that.
Sometimes you gotta.
Please!
I don't know what that means.
He wants to go first.
I just want to hit.
Yeah, he wants to go.
Because
Who are you hitting?
The fucking
Okay,
wench.
we're gonna finish this guy. Go ahead.
Well, this thing is up
Go ahead.
at this point.
You
I-
took 3 scars.
Technically, they're still on fire, so I'm already damaging them, so I'm fine with that.
So, with the X's hitting my chest, as I fall back, the void, or the warp opens up behind me, and I
Wait. Don't attack him. Attack him.
attack him.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm so sure.
Instead,
Team, yeah.
we're going to back up. We're going to roll back.
Roll back.
Instead, I get these X's marked on my chest, and as my gaze falls away from the stupid bitch who did that to me, my helmet turns and I see the creature to the left of me, and without thinking, once again, I swing down
Swing so hard.
like a fucking hammer.
Right on. Roll to hit.
That's a
That's good.
It's a 19.
that's a 19
With?
with fear, but that's a 22 with fear.
Totally fucking hits.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Uh,
Rip asshole.
let's
I'm gonna fuck ass.
Yeah,
Come
that
on,
was the
fuck
exact
ass.
word.
Do it.
I've seen that kind of stuff.
10, 21.
21. All right, 21 damage. So, Crunkle, you get these kind of crosses over. And your vision almost goes black as you go back on over and you see her smile almost looming over and her gentle touch as she touches your chest. And almost like, for the lack of a better term,
I am
drunken
taking
boxing.
this
You
creature.
shift on over and immediately, boom, kind of uppercut without seeing it. You hit this thing in the jaw. You immediately hear the teeth crack, doing 22 damage. I know you got more than that though.
22 to that creature.
22. You boom hit this thing in the face, and you hear it. You notice it kind of shriek out in pain. Are you doing anything else?
I do have a hope.
I hope not.
I like that you clarified that.
I had to say that. I was called a freak and I was like, hold
I'm
on.
spending.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Hold on, I'm spending a hope.
Spending a hope, okay?
This is going to add forceful push to that uppercut.
Ooh,
Right on.
sexual man, you are a freak.
with
Nice.
of course, the one time the weighted dice roll low, it's a 2, but in that uppercut, that's an additional 2 that launches them up, separate from the attack.
Coincidentally, because of the damage that Gray had already inflicted on this thing.
boy.
So I need you to describe this to me as you have finished it off. So you have drunkenly shoot back, hit this creature. And when that happens, almost you take a step back and elbow this thing back into place. Describe this thing to me.
As I had uppercutted, I back up, and there's kind of this cocking sound that comes from the armor clinking between the forearm and the not forearm.
The elbow. Bicep.
Yeah, the elbow. And you hear a ding, followed by a complete explosion of the creature from head to toe.
Absolutely. So when you kind of readjust and you elbow this creature back and you shift on over, as it flails up and as its face kind of drips down almost to eye level, your fist hits impact immediately and you feel the crunch of the vertebrae of this kind of worm-like neck. And immediately push it forward. And when that happens, it splatters against the actual the god statue of the Holy Emperor, leaving a blood splatter that coats his golden glory against
For the Emperor!
Or the Emperor.
Followed by that kill, all you hear is dramatic laughter.
Manic
from
laughter. Oh yeah.
And interesting enough, when that happens, everyone within close range, yes, pretty much everybody at this point in time, you hear a child's laughter in utter glee and happy. A small child, female,
Like it's been freed.
laughing excitedly inside the armor itself, alongside Crunkle's laughter.
So it's like a.
And Crunkle, you hear it inside of
It's like
your
a double
chest
voice.
cavity.
It only makes me laugh more.
Absolutely. There's this unison of just hysterical laughter as this thing splasters
Holy
against the Holy God Emperor's
It's like
statue.
when you and I play Overwatch.
Now, is there anyone left that has a boom?
I would love to use my death grip.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna roll spell cast. I get a okay. I get a 10 with hope.
Okay. Take the hope.
I get the hope.
Every hope counts.
Oh yeah.
Is
Do you
it
get
a
any
spell-
modifiers?
Yeah. Is it a spell cast
Um,
against a creature?
I don't know what would modify it.
It would be whatever your modifier for your subclass.
It's your highest stat.
My highest stat?
Yep.
Usually.
That's strength. That's plus 3.
Okay.
So that's 13.
So it'll be plus 13. What are you doing?
13 with hope.
Is that if I hit? Does that hit?
What are you hitting? Are you hitting this thing or are you hitting that thing?
Both of them. I'm hitting this guy.
Hitting that guy?
Yeah.
That guy? Unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay. Now I do have a question.
Yep.
Because everyone has to. Hold on. So he doesn't get hit. It says okay.
Talk to me.
First
Read
combat. First combat.
I think that doesn't hit anyone then. Yeah, my attack just misses fully.
Okay.
Because the idea is if it did hit this guy, it would hit both of them.
Got you.
But it doesn't hit this guy. So
Okay.
I guess I missed both. Unfortunately.
Describe it to me. What are you doing? What's the
It's Death Grip. And basically, so I make a spellcast roll against a target within close range. And choose... Is this even close range?
I was gonna say, I think it is, because you are over here.
Yeah, I'd say. About. Am I covering it? Oh,
That being said, you didn't measure it out. I'll let you roll again to be able to hit potentially that.
okay, that works. That is another 13.
13
Yeah.
hits.
It hits this one?
That one.
Perfect. So
The other one's a little bit more agile than the thing that is flailing on the ground.
now
On
you
fire.
Yeah, on fire.
now you take a reaction roll. It says and the threshold's 13.
Okay, here we go. 14.
What the fuck, dude? Okay. Well, I guess I don't hit anyone then.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's okay. First combat.
Fuck.
First combat.
Couldn't quite Omni-Man her.
So you kind of go up and then you try, and as you grip on down, you notice this thing as it approaches Crunkle, and it kind of almost playfully pushes him away And as he flings Bond back and just splatters one of the creatures, you take this opportunity to try and go on down to kind of grip it. But as it moves out of the way, it elegantly grips a hold of your face. And I need you to go ahead and roll a
How? I'm
presence roll.
flying.
Well, because you had gone down to grip her.
Oh, okay.
Now I need you to do a presence roll for me. I'm going to use my fear as a reaction.
Is that hope and fear? For
Your
my
hope and
presence
fear,
roll?
yes.
Is
Add
there
your-
any modifiers for that?
Just presence, if you have one.
I do have one.
Okay.
So you do a +1.
I was gonna say, wait, right.
So it's a,
That's not bad.
That's a 20 with fear plus 1. So
easily.
21.
So as she goes on up, you notice that as her face is beginning to kind of melt away, she goes to go ahead and try and kiss you. When this happens,
Is this an action?
This is a reaction.
Okay.
When this happens, she tries to kiss you. However, you kind of pull away.
Wait, she's trying to kiss me? Why
Yes.
would I not let her?
Her face is melting at this point.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she's yeah. Now that being said, that's everyone's
Not in
spotlight.
this game.
I'm just kidding.
I need you to go ahead and roll for damage for her.
2d6s or
2d6s.
Or, sorry, d12s or 6s?
Whatever your fire ability is.
Oh my! This does count as an action.
She's going to be using an action, yes.
Oh, flip it.
Is that her trying to kiss me or a different action?
She's doing something else, but
Okay.
you get to do it before.
Okay.
Oh my god, she's touching you.
6.
6 damage. So you notice that as she begins to tries to kiss you, you pull away easily, and her 6 arms almost re-encompass you. And when this happens, you do notice that her flesh is almost completely melted away from her skull itself. And you notice that she takes with one of her 6 limbs, takes off her face. And when this happens, you see utter darkness in the void itself. When peering into that, what do you see? And I'll give you at least a prompt.
Okay.
When looking into this darkness, you see a fault of your own. What do you see?
Loneliness. Failure to connect with people due to my always had a mentality that I'm better off alone.
Absolutely.
And so I see that failure of losing everyone around me because I failed to protect them or to be there for them.
Fair
Because I try so hard to be alone.
Absolutely. You notice in this crevice underneath this face that she has removed, for the most part, you see emptiness. You see a moment with your nephew. You notice him with kind of short dreads.
Can we say this is a good moment? Like one of the last moments of me being a decent human?
Maybe.
Okay.
I would say with this description that you gave me, interpret it how you will.
Okay.
So you notice that your nephew is kind of running up to you, and he's telling you once again that he's scared. He's seeing things behind the door itself. He's
Good.
seeing your sister taunting him in his nightmares. Which is odd. You notice that this child, even though when this moment happened, he was much more of an adult. But you see the child version of him asking for you, pleading for you, once again to help him, check underneath his bed, look behind the door because he is terrified of doors. He looks at you with sadness, fear, tiredness, anxiousness in his eyes. And he looks at you with this moment of help. And you look at him not knowing the answer for him. You've never experienced what he's experiencing. But you do know that the loss of your sister has had a massive effect on your nephew. And your sister was the only person that you were comfortable with, the only person that you loved and cared for.
Yep.
However, that's only purely because of how poorly your parents treated the two of you. You look at him with no answer as she removes her face. I'm going to roll a d20 for you right now. I'm going to spend 3 fear.
Damn.
And this will determine how much stress you take.
Oh my god.
Actually, a lot.
16.
Yep, that makes sense. That checks out. That would be like the only thing that actually
So
causes
you
me
cap
stress,
out on stress, whatever stress that you had.
Cap out? So I just, all of it's gone?
In turn, how much stress do you have left?
A lot. 7.
7. So 7 of that
6. I got
taken.
6.
6 of that taken, and technically 10 HP.
Dude, what?
So I'm just dead.
Okay.
No way.
So we have this option. This being said,
Okay. So the stress is gone.
you have 3 options.
Way.
You can either A,
Also directly attacks with stress, so you can't be.
roll your hope and fear, and you'll
Let me show you
be out for the rest of the fight. If your fear is higher than your hope,
this.
then you take a scar, similar to Crunkle.
Okay. So like a permanent HP
A
gone.
permanent hope.
Permanent
Gone.
hope gone, okay.
So when you roll this.
You can go out in a blaze of glory,
No.
which I don't recommend,
Don't
this
do
being
it.
your first session. But you basically
What if
do
it works?
critical damage.
Okay.
This is
Max
just
damage.
This is a fuckwad. These are fuckwads. Don't worry about them.
Okay.
And you basically go out in a blaze of glory. You end up dead, you're out for the rest of the campaign.
Cool.
Or you can risk it all, which you roll your hope and you roll your fear. If your hope is higher than your fear, then you pop back up as a second wind, are able to go ahead and immediately take an action. You get your HP back with D6s to see how much HP and stress you have left, or if you roll a fear, you are dead. The choice is up to you. You have 3 options. But bear in mind, 2 of those options have the capability of you not being in this campaign anymore.
So if I roll my destiny dice, I can live, but I'm out for the fight.
So you use your hope and fear. If your hope goes through, you don't take a scar. If your fear goes through, you take a scar, but you're still in the campaign.
So really, you're only sacrificing a hope.
However, well, I'll describe that later if you decide to go that way. What are you choosing to?
You can only... You either essentially are out of the campaign or you lose a hope. Forever.
Statistically speaking.
Those are your 2 worst case scenarios.
I wish I was closer to you.
Oh, because you get another Iron Shield.
No. Something else.
What are you doing to us?
Listen.
I never moved.
My
Can
fire
I move?
damage is still going.
It's over.
So
Yes.
technically I'm still in the fight even if I leave.
That is also true.
This guy you guys can handle. He's taking some damage already. So I recap, just a quick recap of my 3 options.
You're good. So you can either roll your hope and fear for 2 options. One option, you either will take a scar or not. Second option, you either die or get revived. Third option, you die but cap out damage.
Which they're both already low. I wouldn't recommend capping out damage.
I'll lose the hope.
Okay. Well, you don't know if you will.
Well,
We don't know.
I'm saying
We don't
that's
know.
the option I'm going with.
Option. Okay. Go ahead and roll your hope and fear dice. So you end up falling back as this thing begins to kind of take its mask off and dive deep into your inner psyche.
So mad right now.
Okay. I'm gonna roll fear first.
Okay. Fear is what? 8.
Okay. Okay.
That's not
Hey, that's
good.
okay. That's okay.
That's very much not
Well,
good.
there's 12. Up to 12.
That's
here we
very
go.
much not good.
Here we go.
It's 8 out of 12. 7. Wow.
Damn.
All right. So you permanently take a scar. That being said, we're going to go a little deeper. So as she shrieks into you, and you begin to see this play out in front of you, this your nephew begins to kind of ask you, "Please help, please help." Like I can't handle this
Is
anymore.
all my HP still gone?
All your HP is currently gone. Yes.
Fuck.
And you take a scar, so you'll X out one of your hope.
Yeah.
Your nephew comes to you once again, and this kind of fades back, and I'm going to pull this back a little bit.
You guys got this. You guys got this. I saved my stems for this reason.
Okay. So,
You didn't really get a chance to use them regardless.
Tua.
Well, I'm not technically dead yet.
Hold on. Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah, that's why I saved my stems.
Tua. So, you see this, and it's almost as if like everything around you just kind of disappears, and you get sucked into this face. You You see your nephew going to you, and he's asking, wanting, needing, just pleading for any kind of help. And you notice that as he is doing this, he's holding on to basically your brother-in-law's.
Is this a memory or pigmentation?
Take it how you will.
Okay.
He's holding on to your brother-in-law's jacket. He's holding on to it, and he's gripping onto it, and he's holding it out. And he's talking to you, and you just don't quite understand the language that's going through. It's almost like as if it's gibberish.
Is this before or after brother-in-law died?
You're not. I would say he disappeared.
I do need to know, is his coat formed or not?
He has the coat.
Is it formed to him?
It's not formed to him.
Okay.
He's holding it up to you.
So he's not even powerful yet.
Correct.
Okay.
He's holding it up, and he's like, you hear this gibberish, but for the most part, you're feeling from him this sense of anxiety, this sense of unknowing, this sense of fear. What do you do in this moment as you see your nephew holding this, like almost like a comfort blanket as he's holding onto you? And you had immediately prior to seen the disappearance of your own sister. You see this small 4.5 foot young child looking up at you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
In my mind, this is a pigmentation, but it's also a memory. So I try to help him, but I can't because I don't. Like when that actually happened, I didn't.
Yeah. In that moment, you took a step back because you were already comprehending, trying to absorb your own feelings about your sister's death. And it's almost as if this child that is in front of you is almost like yourself asking the same questions, not knowing, fearful. It was your older sister. She came before you in this lineage that you had, this empire that your family had made. And when she died, it all rested upon you. And maybe some may say that this was the catalyst of you not being able to handle the pressure that they were putting on you for you even ending their life.
Yes.
This child, as you look at him, you almost see yourself. And just like back then, you don't turn away, but you stagger backwards. Now all of a sudden you notice yourself, you're at eye level. Instead of this giant being that you are, you see this 4.5 foot body of yourself meeting eye to eye with your nephew. You begin to kind of take steps back. I need you to roll your destiny dice for me.
I will say, in the original memory, I just walked away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is
Slightly
twist.
different. Yeah. 17!
Ooh, let's go.
17.
So you take a few steps back, but you remember what happened. It's almost as if those dreams that people have described to you, many throughout, these psychers that have dipped into the warp itself, have talked about translucent dreams. People that are able to manipulate themselves outside of their bodies. And you have a moment where you almost begin to turn and run like you did when he came to approach you, yet you remember that you've lived this moment, and you turn back around and you look at him straight in the eye. What do you say to your nephew?
We're not like them. We're not built to fear. You're not built to fear.
You take a few steps forward when you say this, and you find your child hands holding onto his shoulders, comforting him. Something that you never did before. And you notice him turn behind him, and you see a red door. And you see once again your sister creeping out of this red door. Something that he's described to you many times that you chose to ignore. But you finally turn to acknowledge what your nephew was seeing. What terrified him at night. What gave him fear. And you face it together with him. What do you do?
Got this, brother.
Tell him. That coat you hold, you were meant to use it. It is your birthright. Use it.
And you see him standing beside you. as you stare at this thing coming out from this red door, peering over, and almost you can see the feminine face of your sister, however, something monstrosity behind it. And it begins to lurk out the door. The door opens up, and you see your nephew as a grown man. Long dreads behind him. And he looks at you, and you see a flash of that green eye. And he smiles, and he says, "You're right." And you hear the sound of a gunshot as he stares at you directly at the door. I need you to roll a d4. You are now revived.
Come on, brother.
2. You have 2 HP. The spotlight is immediately on you.
Yes.
What are you
Take
doing?
it. I will take it.
You morph back as you slam onto the ground as this creature has gone. You go into a humanoid form, and you look up at this creature as it's gazing upon you, as you see this inner darkness inside of its face staring at you and looming over you. What are you doing?
It's time to attack, brother.
Punch it with everything I have.
Okay, roll to hit. You know a 13 hits this thing.
I need to.
No.
Oh, roll to hit. So
Yes.
okay.
Hope and fear.
Yes, I'm.
Plus what?
10. What am I rolling for? What's the trait? Strength. Yeah, it's a physical hit. +3. So that's 13.
Hits.
Beats it, beats
So
it.
as you kind of
With hope.
So with that hope.
take that hope.
Oh,
So
sorry.
you turn around now. Bear in mind, you do have this scar,
Yeah.
and I would say that as you kind of turn over and as you get up from the ground, you hear the echo of your nephew's bullet hit this red door. Your fist kind of grips on up, and you notice that your hand becomes a claw, like a bear claw, and slash up into this creature. And as you slash up into it, as it looms over you, you immediately gouge out its throat, and you rip its head up, and it hits the fucking ceiling at this point in time.
Fuck him.
Do I roll for damage?
You do not, because it only had 1 HP left.
God.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Okay.
Rip this thing up, and when this happens, this creature kind of begins to back away from what it had just witnessed up to a corner. Who has the remaining
So
spotlight?
is this one dead?
I do. All right.
Is this
Girl is dead or the creature?
That thing
this
is
one
dead.
should
The
be
girl is dead.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
back on all of
yeah.
us now, right?
Spotlight is technically, back on all of us.
Because
Nice.
I
Who is
can.
closest to this thing?
Well, I want to
Me.
enter its shadow.
Ooh, okay.
Immediately
Go for
sync
it.
my spotlight to equip my Thunderhammer.
Okay.
Do I flip?
Cool for me
Yeah,
to do
go
that.
for it.
Technically, yes.
Do we get it back again? Or everyone gets it back because
Everyone
of that?
gets it back
except
because
me
of that.
because I just
Correct.
used it. Okay, perfect.
So I do.
There's
want-
something that Ammon wants to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
do it.
I just want to re-enter the battlefield essentially by teleporting.
Wait, you
into
can walk.
Yeah, you can
You're
just
right
you
there.
can just walk.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, just go through the window.
I'm just gonna jump through the window.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Don't use. Yeah, you're good. You, still,
Although,
you
don't
can still
teleport,
fight
dude.
now. You can still fight.
true.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
Saves stress.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And I do want to use Rain of Blades,
Ooh, Rain of Blades. Okay.
which does spend 1 hope.
Okay. Take a hope.
So,
Off.
There we go. That's
make sure
yeah. I
you-
like these moves better. Okay.
make sure you keep this. Actually, for all
I have all
because I want to read it. Yeah.
So it would be 2d8. If it's vulnerable, they take an extra d8.
I would say
it backed
because
up
of
in
what.
fear,
Yes,
for
I was
sure.
going to say
What's up?
because it were backed up in fear. It is vulnerable at this
Yep.
point in time. It cowered away from what it just witnessed.
So we're gonna roll the hit.
Okay, roll the hit first and foremost.
Getting fucking shredded apart. Yeah. I would be afraid.
It's a 9 and a 4, 13 with
Your finesse.
finesse, so 16.
16 definitely
Oh, no.
hits. You
Yep.
just need a 14 to hit that thing.
Fucking hit.
Go ahead and roll damage. You do know that because it is vulnerable.
3d8.
3d8.
One.
Let's go.
Yeah.
1-1.
Now,
There you go.
There we go. What do we got?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
19.
15. Yeah.
19, 19.
God
damn.
Plus what? Is that plus anything?
No, because that's just
No,
damage.
that's just
Okay.
my damage.
Just damage. 12 damage. So you kind of run over. You notice this thing
19?
kind of back
Yeah,
out.
that's
No,
19.
19 damage. God damn. So it backs on out, and when this happens, Ammon, you take this advantage. You run through, and you kind of hop through the actual window itself.
Oh, yeah.
When that happens, you burst out. Basically, these knives kind of go, and you notice that as this thing goes on up, and it cowers in fear, you notice it looks out at you, kind of gets pinned up into the air. Who would like to go ahead and finish this thing off? Because it is just
right
about
there.
dead.
I'm right
You're
here.
right there.
Right there, and is your spotlight, my dude.
You were right there.
Okay.
I
It is
believe.
pinned up to the ground, to the wall itself.
It's just
as if
taking
it
19
is
damage.
crucified.
Yeah.
You notice its arms kind of out in a cross.
I can't wait for
Do
this
you
to
even
be-
have to roll to
Rolling
hit?
with advantage.
Am I
He has
rolling
to-
to hit?
You do have to roll to hit. I would say that's more of a flare thing.
Advantage though?
Does he get
Not,
advantage?
he
or
did
no?
take the vulnerability.
Yeah.
But he
So-
pinned him.
With advantage then?
More of a finesse
Okay,
thing
okay.
than mechanically.
Okay.
It won't be with
Okay.
advantage. However,
Or
you know that you need at least 14.
Okay, you boys
you
can
got this.
I'm
I
gonna
believe.
roll a 13.
I believe.
You got this,
Watch
brother.
this
believe.
shit.
I believe.
That was yours.
Oh hell no! That sure is a 6.
That one's yours.
A
too.
6.
And this
So
one
you kind
is-
of run on up
With
to
hope.
this thing. With hope, yeah, take the hope. And you begin to try and slash this thing. When this happens, you kind of notice that it goes to go, you go ahead and slash with your almost bayonet gun as it's pinned on up. And as you go to it, its snake-like face goes on down and bites onto the actual blade itself. When this happens, I'm going to roll. Actually, we're going to do a contested dice
Okay.
All right.
to see
no.
whether or not
Come
your
on,
weapon
man.
breaks.
You got this, Tony.
Oh shit.
No.
You use your hope and fear dice.
Okay.
Roll high, brother. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
We'll see. We'll roll it in
Jerk it.
here. We'll roll it in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay. What'd you roll?
It is. It sure is a 6.
Okay, well I rolled a 4.
Jesus
So as
Christ.
you go ahead and slash up to this thing, and it bites onto the actual blade itself,
Fuck you.
it struggles, and you force it onto, and you find yourself. I will allow you,
Kill
if you
that
want
bitch.
to, you can use a bullet at this moment.
For free or no?
It would use a bullet.
Cost your bullet.
Okay. Can I
Okay.
use the blade that
let
it's
you-
bit onto?
I'll let you go ahead and use a strength roll real quick to see if you can slash through its face.
Okay.
Come on, brother. You got this, dude.
Two bad rolls. One of them's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
one's gonna be good, you know?
So you gain another. You remove a stress, and you gain another hope. Describe this to me as you have ended its life.
It grabs
bites.
it grabs onto the blade, and since it's up against the wall, I just jam the blade straight back and pin it to the wall through its throat.
So when that happens, you kind of pierce up. You hit its face and cut it down as if you have completely dismembered it from the face to its groin. And you notice that it hangs there because of the fan of blades that Ammon used.
So it's just split.
It is just split in half as if a blood angel, in terms of Viking lore, has been ripped apart in half. That being said, that ends tonight's session.
Wow.
You guys have been
Wait,
Can I
heal?
yeah, you can totally use a step.
Wait, that didn't count.
Before you use a step, you might want to use a short rest or a long rest. But we'll do that in our next
like
session.
Oh, I can heal during that?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later
Okay.
just because it's your first
Okay.
one. So that being said, fantastic job. You guys have endured your first counter.
Fuck yeah.
I want you to
Brother.
Well done, bro. Well,
I couldn't see.
well done. You're good.
I want you to think about this though. This combat, this world, this area that you're in, it is unforgiving.
It is.
Combat is literally
I can fucking tell.
on the,
I already died.
on the verge of death, or something as crazy as what happened to Crunkle.
Yeah, no fucking joke.
Hey, play Tic-Tac-Toe.
At least you didn't get one-shotted.
One-shotted. I got that 3 times.
3 scars.
So that being said, thank you once again. We are past the dice. We greatly appreciate everyone liking and subscribing. It does wonders for the channel. And we'll go ahead and see you next time. Bye. For the Emperor.
For the Emperor!